love you. Let's go! Look. Oh, I love you too. Huh? My eyes! Just licking my eyeballs. Get over here. What are you doing, bro? Ah! Remember the nose go? Oh! Energy! I feel it! Ah! I wanna be you, bro. Thunder Fury! Bro, are we nuts right now, dude? He is him, bro. I don't like the sound of that, dude. Ah, what do you even mean? Why would you make this game? Run out. Run those out. Go kill yourself. Let's go. DPS. Let's go! Let's go, baby! Oh, I almost body blocked long enough. I'm insane! Are you kidding me, bro? Mon-Sat! Ah! No! You gotta be kidding me, bro! How did I go to the wind side? I'm falling. Grab the roof! Grab the roof! No! I need a second.
Get the grep behind us.
Dude, look at all those concentrates, dude. All paladin range for the win, baby. Was good. Top of the morning to you, friends. So, Katrina, you picked up on my cue perfectly. I wanted everyone to sing the Barney theme in their head. By the way, welcome on TikTok. Audio should be good now. God bless. I wanted everyone to sing the Barney theme, but in the theme of WoW. Let's go. Is that Desert Dwarf the man himself? Desert Dwarf, what's up, my friend? You guys don't know, I had the immense privilege. Hold on, let me actually send this to my phone. I had the immense privilege for the first time in, ever, but years since Desert Dwarf has found my stream. I had the great honor to meet him in person this Saturday. I almost said Sunday, but it was not Sunday. This Saturday. He's been one of my mods. He's a member in our church. He is an absolute Giga Chad legend. And I did get his permission to show the picture on screen. I will go ahead and do that now. So legit, man. Check it out. Look at this legend, dude. Look at this absolute legend. I appreciate the love on YouTube. You absolute Giga Chat. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me make sure I get that one open as well. Come on now. Here it is. Activate selected. And then open it for me. There we go. This is the legend himself, man. The legend himself. And honestly, Desert Dwarf, although I had known about some of your physical challenges, I know we talked a lot about that when we were in person. It was so eye-opening, and I wouldn't say eye-opening because I've already been this way, but such a good reminder to just remember, man, you never know what people are going through on the other side of the screen. You know, never know what people are going through on the other side of the screen. And it's so easy to forget that from time to time. And so Desert, just to hear about your story, your childhood, some of your, things you've had to go through. And man, it was again, not eye-opening because I've known this, but just that reminder that it's so easy to forget. Yo, Pink, welcome, my friend. Pink, hope you know you're loved and valued. My name is Pastor Susie. Pleasure to meet you. If you're comfortable talking in chat, hey, let us know maybe what part of the world you're from, what games you like to play. I'm glad to stop by. Welcome. Yeah, it was just man, so cool to meet you, spend some time with you. We spent a couple hours, eat some good food. He treated me to lunch. I was gonna treat him, but then he treated me. What a legend. Luna Lobos, God bless. This is Desert Dwarf you're seeing on screen. We got to have lunch this past Saturday. Absolutely a blast. What an absolute legend. Yo, Crippled DPS, hey Pastor Susie, you and XP Church have really inspired me to reconnect with God. Hey now, come on. Just want to say thanks to God bless. Hey, what an absolute legend. Hey, if you want to get connected with the church, man, I think that is so cool. I'm gonna put a link in chat. This link should work. No, I spelled it wrong. That's why. I'm like, this should work. Oh, I did it wrong, dude. I cannot spell. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. That was just, wow. That was too many failed attempts. Yeah, third time's a charm. Hey, if you want to click on that, only if you're comfortable, of course, we would just love to have one of our pastors reach out to you, connect with you. One of our pastors, literally his role is to reach out and connect with people, see what games you play. Hey, how can we get you plugged in? How can we pray for you? In an online community, it's so easy for people to, if I'm being honest, to just go unseen. It's so easy for people to get missed in all the craziness of Discord. And this just really helps us to make sure, like, hey, we see people that don't want to get connected. We want to touch base with you. And we try our best to reach out to every single person that wants to be involved. Because we really want, like, we don't just want more people in our Discord. To be honest, I'm really actually not on a mission to have a huge Discord. If that ends up happening because there's so many people just enjoying like life-giving community, amazing. But I would rather actually have a smaller community where people are really engaged, really getting a lot of value, than some just ginormous community full of tens of thousands of people, so that I can flex. Oh, I've got a huge Discord, but like nobody's really connected and engaged. And honestly, that's right now where like my mind is like going. I'm kind of looking at a lot of things. So like, we do have a larger Discord, but I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think there are a lot of people that really feel the way I'm describing. Super engaged, super connected in our church. And so that's one thing I'm trying to like actively work on, because I don't just want to put a bunch of numbers in our Discord. I want real life change to be happening, real experience, real community, and that takes intentionality. Let's go. So Pink, you're in Middle America. Let's go. You popped to the main page for a second. I don't know. I'm a stream art and music most of the time. Hey now, been playing Warcraft 3. I want to play more Warcraft 3. No lie, this weekend I was looking at my Blizzard launcher and I was like, I want to play through the Warcraft. So I bought the battle chest, whatever it's called, that gave all three of them. And I played for a little bit, but I really want to go through all of them. I really, really do. Really, really do. Yo, Pink, so I'm not particularly religious. Well, you're still welcome in the stream. God bless. Specifically to Christian/Catholicism. I'm a Christian. I'm not a Catholic. But I do think that religious teachings to different sects have universal teachings about the soul, not specific to the proper nouns. Well, here's the deal. If you want to hang out in the stream, regardless of your beliefs, you're more than welcome. If you do want to explore faith, then I can encourage you to come check out a little bit more of the online church for gamers that I lead. Not everyone in my stream, not everyone in our Unity Gaming Discord believes God the way that I do. But if you're looking for a place where like, hey man, I really want to grow in my faith, I want to learn about God, then the church is going to be the place to do that. And I would love to invite you if you want. If not, let's talk video games. Let's talk WoW, maybe a little Warcraft 3, even though you know way more than I do. We get you plugged in. Amarasu, the absolute legend. What's up, friend? Shout out upcoming repo event. Everyone is welcome to come, hosted by me, Wednesday 5/7. Check out events in the Discord. Yes, if you guys like repo, like awesome people, and like actually having fun and laughing, this Wednesday night is gonna be a blast. I am deeply saddened, but mixed feelings, because I believe we have an officer meeting this Wednesday, and so I can't go. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm totally going to that. And I was like, wait. Let me double check. Luna, we have an officer meeting this Wednesday, right? I'm pretty sure it's this Wednesday. And I was like, dang. Or is it not this Wednesday? Yeah, because it's the... Wait. Hold on. It might not. Let me look at my calendar. Dun, 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 dun. Where's my calendar? I haven't actually checked to confirm. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's not till next Wednesday. Oh, bro, I am playing Repo this Wednesday night. Yes. Oh, I'm going to get my wife to come. It's going to be S tier. For some reason, I thought it was the second Wednesday of the month. My days are all thrown off. If I didn't have a calendar, life would be, I would be lost. Mag, it looks like he was flashbanging to one eye. Bro, that sun was coming in hot, dude. Look at that thing. This Dwarf is a legend. It was so good to meet you, bro. Man, I like meeting more and more people, man. More and more people is an absolute blast. Absolute blast. Come on now. Let's go, dude. Mag, how you doing, brother? How was the weekend? Casual John, Susie, I found out they have a RuneScape item mod for Repo. No shot. I need, bro. I did download a ton of mods for Repo, but I didn't see any RuneScape ones, dude. Saram, dude. XP groups are starting this week, but ours starts tomorrow night, dude. Guys, I'm in a World of Warcraft XP group at XP Church, dude. I'm freaking so pumped, man. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, Saram, did you think of a spot for us to meet and connect? We're literally gonna RP, okay? So the church that I lead, this is not a Unity Gaming thing, but the church that I lead, we do what's called XP groups. And so basically what they are is they're groups of like 10 or 12 people that, you know, to get together once a night. And normally when they get together, there's two purposes. One, engage in some shared interest. So that could be like a video game or Dungeons and Dragons or something that really brings those people together. For the group that I'm in, it's World of Warcraft. And then the second purpose is for spiritual growth, right? Community and spiritual growth. So they might pray, they might study the Bible, read a book, engage in great spiritual conversation. But that's kind of the practice, right? So for our group, practically what we're gonna do is we're gonna get into World of Warcraft. We're gonna RP and all like sit at a table or sit around in a circle. And then we're on Discord. We're gonna be studying the Bible, have great conversation, hear from one another's experiences and perspectives. And then when we're done having that for about an hour, we're gonna level up new characters in World of Warcraft. It's gonna be a ton of fun, dude. It's gonna be a ton of fun. So it's such a good idea, dude. You just had such a good idea, bro. And I love it, man. Every Tuesday night, I'm gonna be pumped. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Is that a wild Zeefels, brother? Bro, I freaking love you, man. I freaking love you, bro. And I also have an 80 priest that I don't ever really play, but he is a gnome. I realized I had a race change in my account from like a million years ago. I was like, I want to turn my night elf into a gnome, bro. I want to turn it in, bro. Bro, Zeefels, even the name XP groups pretty legit, bro. We're gaining XP to level up in our faith, dude. Come on, somebody. Yo, Tweederson, God bless, welcome. How you doing, homie? Combat Possum, morning, y'all. Susie, I got a quick question. I realized yesterday that the XP group I signed up for starts before I get off work, and I'm not sure how to fix it. I signed up for Pastor Influence's group. So, amazing. So here's the deal. Reach out to Pastor Influence. I was about to tell you that. Not only because he's your leader, but because he oversees all the XP groups. So if you reach out to him, he will know exactly what you should do. And he'll get in touch, and y'all will be rocking and rolling. Come on now. Zeefels, dude, we gotta get some arena in, bro. I'm just gonna go drop this person off where I drop him. And then we're getting some content, man. Let's do it, man. Bro, I want to play this dwarf more, man. I mean, this priest more, man. Dude, I think gnomes are so much fun. I think, dude. Guys, I just love WoW. And you know what I really love right now. I really, and maybe some of y'all give me your thoughts. I feel like WoW is finally, and when I say WoW, I mean like Blizzard. I feel like Blizzard is finally paying attention to the casual player. For real, I feel like they're finally paying attention to the casual player. I think they did that. They've been doing it with the launch of the War Within. I think delves are a great addition to the game. But I think World of Warcraft has, for so long, been mostly really geared towards the high-end Mythic Plus player or Raider. And the truth is, and it just surprises me, because Blizzard, not only do they have the statistics, but they talk about their own statistics, right? Blizzard knows that that's such a small percentage of the player base. And I'm not even talking about like high-end Mythic Raiders, but even it's just a small percentage of the entire player base that even raids at all. Never mind even like a, you know, super high-end like Mythic Plus raid. I mean, Mythic raid. Like, there are so many people that just play this game in a chill, relaxed way. And so to see them like finally, like with delves and now the one button rotation and the rotation assist highlight thing, whatever the actual term for that is, like to see them actually doing that is legit, man. It's so legit, bro. And I think it's great, man, because I think both ends of the game should work. And I think it's great, dude. Casual, that's why I fell off the first time. I'm back now since I casually play most days. Yeah, bro, I'm just realizing, bro, like, most people just play video games casually, man. And here's the deal. When I say casually, I don't mean like they're bad and they're not good at the game. That may be how some people play casually, but when I say casually can mean a few things. It can mean, first of all, not very much. Like I play like 1 hour a week. That's casual, right? It also can mean like when I log on, like I'm not trying to be competitive. I just want to hang out with some friends and play a game that I enjoy. And because I find myself to be more of a naturally competitive player, it's easy for me to forget that. It's easy for me to forget that, like, hey, if I'm really trying to serve like an audience of like people who play this game, I need to remember and keep in mind, most people don't play the game the way that I do. And that's fine, but I also need to remind myself, like, create avenues for people to play the game the way that they play it, not even necessarily the way that I play it. Like, raiding is one of my favorite things to do in World of Warcraft, but like most people don't even raid. They don't even raid. Most people don't even do Mythic Plus. They just get on, level alts, farm transmogs, farm mounts, do pet battles, level professions, hang out with their friends. And that's why I'm like, bro, if that's where most of the people are, it's kind of where I want to be, dude. Yeah, Mag, why do you think Classic's so popular? It was built for the many and not for the few. Minus the new raid. The thing that was built for the sweats. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. Scarlet Enclave. Even the guild that I was raiding with no hit to roam, they decided to stop doing it. They decided like, hey, this raid is just super sweaty. And we realized that's not why most of us play this game. So we're just gonna stop doing it. And they did. Like Jerome put out a big announcement in the Discord and they were like, we're just gonna go back to doing the old raids and we're just not even gonna bother with Scarlet Enclave. So I'm curious to see how they're, excuse me, I'm curious to see how they're gonna go about that. Like Blizzard, I mean, like what they're gonna do. Are they gonna keep going in that direction? Are they going to revert that? Or are they gonna add multiple, I mean, I guess they already do have multiple difficulties, right? Like Nax has like hard mode and stuff. I don't know if they did a hard mode version in Scarlet Enclave, but I'm a firm believer. I love Retail's multiple difficulties. I think it's fantastic because then people get to do LFR, people get to do normal, and then if you want to, you know, do a higher level, you do heroic. You want to do a high level, you do mythic. Like, I think it's that simple. and none of those really affect each other. What's up, Bobby Deeps? What's up, Dashberry? Good to see you. So I think it's a great addition to the game, and I am super glad they have it. And I'm kind of like, I don't know why they don't just like put that in Classic. It does, you know, it does separate the player base a little bit. And like, for example, for me, if there was multiple versions and difficulties of the raid, when I got back in a Season Discovery, most people probably would have been doing the harder mode because they would have had so much gear, and I never would have been able to get in. So I think that'd be a con too, but I do agree, like, appeal to the masses, not just to the small percentage, you know what I mean? Hoagies, it seemed like it was a popularity of level of effort with Scarlet Enclave. The huge streamers filled raids very easy, but for a smaller audience and just normal guild, you had to be established or at least been recruiting before the phase. A lot of people came back to SOD and thought, I'm just gonna jump and fit. It's Classic, right? Well, because normally you can do that. But then this time around, that raid, you could not do that. You just could not do that, which is crazy, man. Yeah, this raid was a big jump. Dashberry, we are 1 month and 2 days from the Mall of America meetup. Friends, if you are in Minnesota or near it, or want to take a drive or take a flight, there is a Unity Gaming community in person IRL meetup at the Mall of America. Type !meetup in the chat. You guys get yourself signed up. There is going to be so many people meeting for the first time, reconnecting, having a blast, and you should go. It's going to be S tier. Unfortunately, I will not be able to make it. I agreed to be a groomsman in my buddy's wedding that was originally going to be October, and then he and then he changed it to the exact day of the meetup. So unfortunately, I won't be there, but I want to go to the next one, man, and I'm so sad because I think Minnesota, at least what I've seen online, looks beautiful. Mall of America, I've always wanted to go there, and just man, sick, dude, so sick. Oh, there'll be mini legends. Kissy, you absolute giga gal. What's up, friend? Susie, you frickin' frackin' fantastic human being. I hope your day is amazeballs smothered in awesome sauce. Come on, I will take some of that awesome sauce. My goodness gracious. Let's go. But yeah, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to see WoW be more attentive to the casual player, but without taking things away from the hardcore player. A super high end, plays a ton of hours, has years of practice and experience, enjoys absolutely min-maxing the game. I really like seeing them do that. Obviously, like, player housing is going to be another way for the casual player who can only log in maybe an hour and a half a week. They can log in, and again, I've talked about this before, so I won't go into huge detail, but they can do something horizontal progression that isn't always vertical progression. Because for years, WoW has been all about vertical progression. Basically, the whole purpose of WoW is just get stronger and stronger and stronger, which I love, but I do think from a game design, it's a limited perspective. Like, there should be more to do than just keep getting stronger and stronger. And there are, but they need to just, in my opinion, they need to keep feeding that. I think player housing is gonna be, bro, I just cannot wait. I just cannot wait for player housing, dude. I think it is gonna be literally 10 out of 10. Absolute S tier. Okay, Kissy, you're home today, not working, because you know the things. Any progress, Kissy? Desert, mostly the only horizontal rolling was an alt. And then you just get back into the vertical grind, you know? Sarem, I'm excited for the new players in our XP group to not have to focus on rotations. So that button is probably not going to come out for, like, I'm speculating, probably like a month and a month and a half. So we will at first, but at the same time, we don't either, because while you're leveling, it really doesn't matter if you're pressing the right buttons. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just chilling, hanging out with the homies, in retail, they've kind of made you so powerful that no matter what buttons you press, things are gonna die. You know, like things, they're just gonna die. They just are. It just, and I'm cool with it, man. I am cool with it. That's kind of what I want when I play retail. I want things to fall over at a leveling pace anyway, not necessarily when I am what you call it, when I'm at max level. I want the challenge and everything, but to see them just, man, give us more of that casual content. Sup, Trenador, the legend, bro. Bro, I appreciate making those videos, dude. I put one of those clips out this morning. You're absolutely an S tier, bro. Absolutely an S tier. Trying will be in touch soon. Last week was literally insane for me. Insane. But it was the best. Zphos, I leveled to 80 in a few weeks, playing for an hour or two, 4 to 5 nights a week. PS, I was playing on a rogue ally, ROG ally, a handheld. I'm very casual, and I feel like I was actually able to play. Yeah, and I want to see them. I want to see them feed that, bro. I want to see them, man, just like feed in that player base. And here's why, dude. Because, dude, WoW is an old game, right? And what do I mean by that? It's not just an old game, but its player base. Most people, dude, 20s, 30s, 40s, right? Like, there's not many 14-year-olds playing WoW like they are cranking 90s and Fortnite, right? Like, there's not many of them, bro. And so the reality is, people at the age bracket that I just described to you, bro, we got limited time, man. Like, we just do. People got families and kids. And they're literally like what Zphos just described. Hey, I got a family, got kids, got a busy job, but like, when everything is down for the night, I can vibe out a little bit. Frosty, the legend himself, brother. Frosty, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, my man. Look at this guy, dude. Thank you so much for 21 months support. Thanks for being an officer. Thanks for being a legend. We appreciate you, bro. God bless, my man. All right, I'm gonna go do a quick Invincible run, and then get back into that convo. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how do I even get to Northrend again, dude? Is it this one? Crystal Song Forest? Should be, right? Yeah, because that's how we went to the Transmog Company. Yeah, it's this one, all right. Let's do it. Come on now. Frosty, we're going to go do some Transmog runs right now. Not Transmog, mountain runs, dude. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Gamer Night, I want to play WoW, but I don't really know where to begin. I've played before, but more questing and exploration. From that perspective, it feels like I've missed so much. So you have, but they have designed the game in a way today where it's pretty easy to jump back in. They've changed the way leveling works entirely. They've made it easier to do. And then Gamer Night, bro, you've got our Unity gaming community, bro, where if you need help getting plugged in, like, we got your back, man. We got mentors who can answer questions. We got people that want to help. Like, seriously, like, there has probably never been a better time to start playing WoW again. The only time I think is going to be better is when the 1-button rotation comes out. Then it's going to be a fantastic time. I think that may be what I need to get my wife to come casually play WoW. My wife is a big gamer, but when she tried to play WoW, the game was in a bad spot, to be honest. It was just in a bad spot. Let me make sure this is on heroic, because Invincible only drops on heroic, right? And on 25. I'm pretty sure it's heroic 25. But it was in a bad spot. During Battle for Azeroth, you had to get to 100 level 120. It was bad. Just so bad. So bad. And now the game's in a much better place, and that 1 button is gonna make things a lot smoother for her. Oh, that's not what I want on screen, dude. Get out of here.
What can I do for you?
Welcome to the Penguin Palace.
No, you did not, Kissy. Kissy, you did not just subscribe for 2 years. Here's the deal. Do you hear the knock? That's Esteban at the door. Ready to bring your keys to the good old Penguin Porsche, my friend. Now here's the deal. That camera, it's never gonna work at this point. It's never gonna work at this point. So we're just gonna give up on that one. That is your new Penguin Porsche, Kissy. You can either take that thing for a spin, or you can let it take you for a spin. It is self-driving, okay? Absolutely S tier. And the subs only deserve the best. And Kissy, we appreciate you. 2 years of the Penguin Palace. And again, if you need anything, Kissy, you know the drill. You ring that butler bell. Got your back. Come on, somebody. Let's go. What's up, Moon Tears? Look at this absolute Giga legend. Good afternoon. I listened to Level Up Podcast and Saturday's message while I painted the garden and the hubby drilled a hole in the floor. What is it with your hubby drilling holes in the floors? I respect it, though. I'm here for it. Hey, now. Well, hopefully it blessed you, friend. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Got something out of it. Oh, you said planted. Did I? Oh, I definitely read painted. I was going to say, I was like, I don't know what that means, but I'm going to roll with it. I was like, I don't know how one paints a garden, but hey, you do you. Am I stuck in here? Hello? Okay, I'm free. In Jesus' name. Bro, this priest actually seems like a vibe. I kind of want to play it more. And plus, this is the Pastor Susie. I had to keep the Pastor Susie name on the priest. Just for the straight RP, dude. For the absolute straight RP. Had to do it. Come on now. Blazer, we're going for the good old invincible. The good old invincible mount. We gotta do it. Yo, get wrecked. He got destroyed, dude.
How big is it?
Dude, it was like this big, dude.
Gospel Guardian coming in with the blessed bits. Gospel Guardian, appreciate your support of the stream, you absolute legend. How goes your marvelous Monday? Good to see you. Come on now. Crossover Gaming. The one button thing is not actually in the game yet. That was only in the PTR. But you better believe that when it comes out, I'll be spamming it, dude. I'm going to be playing the Ellie Shaman. I actually kind of want to play a little bit of Shadow Priest action. I think I'm going to actually even try to maybe play some Mage. Although Mage, I think I want to actually learn how to play. But while I'm gearing and stuff, bro, I'm going to be hitting up the one button, you know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Chrissy, maybe I will play Hunter. Yo, did you start the level 1 hype train? You absolute legend. Guys, look at these absolute S-tier human beings. You are an S-tier human. I appreciate you, friend. God bless you, man. The support means the world, homies. The support means the absolute world. Come on now. Yo, Frosty, if I get invincible on this, bro, you're gonna throw up. You're gonna literally throw up, and I'm here for it, dude. Crossover, you joined Influences XP group? Say hi? Bro, honestly, dude, yo, see if the future wifey might want to play WoW, dude. I don't know if she's into these kind of games, but playing it casually, chilling. And honestly, dude, if I play the game more casually, it might make your attempt to try to play with me a little bit easier for you. Like, I respect Crossover Gaming is a real life friend of mine. We met online and he's become a great friend. I'm in his wedding in June. That's the wedding I was talking about earlier. And he has made so many attempts to play WoW just so that we can have another game to like actually play together consistently. And it hasn't worked out. One, because I don't think he really loves WoW. He just, it's kind of like, yeah, game's not bad. Like, I enjoy it, you know what I mean? And, but another reason is because I normally play the game at a sweaty level, doing higher keys, not super high keys, but higher keys, mythic grading. Then when I have a friend that wants to play with me, I'm so far ahead that it's hard for them to catch up. You know what I mean? But like now, bro, I'm about to just turn into a chillin', relaxed, one button pressing homie, dude. I'm about to be there. I'm excited for it, bro. I'm ready to chill, bro. I think my competitive age, my competitive time is just fading, bro. Like I still enjoy it for sure. But I think I'm just looking to chill with the homies, dude. You know what I mean? I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm looking to chill with the homies, dude. But then if I want to turn it back on and like Giga Sweat, I can. I love this game so much. I think them moving in this direction is such a good play, dude. Let people play the game however they want to play it, dude. You're gonna catch me on an Ellie Shaman spamming one button with a smile on my face, dude. It's gonna be glorious, man. So glorious. I'm pumped, dude. I'm actually pumped. Crossover Gaming, let me summarize this clip. I'm a Christmas noob and you don't want to carry me. It's not even that I didn't want to carry you. It's that I just wanted to, I wanted a mythic raid and I couldn't bring you along, dude. Because then I have to get the other 18 people to agree. It's never gonna happen, dude. Oh, you crack me up, dude. You crack me up, dude. Bro, we'd love to have her check out the XP groups, man. For real, bro. For real, dude. I think they're a great way for people to connect online, bro. Because even, I know you guys go to a physical church in the area. I think that's awesome. But even if you do, the reality is, bro, like the way busy adults engage with church these days mostly is we go on Sunday morning and then throughout the week we're busy and then we're free at like 8:30, 9 o'clock when the kids are in bed, dishes are done, responsibilities have been fulfilled, and now we're ready to chill. But at that time, ain't nothing going on at the church. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing going on at that time. And so I think online community, it's not better than in-person community. It's just in a lot of ways more practical, I think, for most people. Like to actually have like ongoing relationship throughout the week. It's just, in my opinion, more practical for a lot of people. And I'm talking for gamers. For people who don't live their life on the internet, I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. I've had so many people come to me over the years, like Pastor Susie, we see we've done with like online church, and I think it's great. And they're like, how do we implement what you've done in our church? And they're talking about just like a normal church setting. And I'm like, do your people live their lives on the internet? Do they go home and look forward to hanging out with their friends online? And they're like, no. I'm like, that I don't know what you do, bro. I don't know the answer, man. Like, non-gamers don't really socialize on their computers. They use it as a place to, you know, it's a means to an end. Google something, type up a document, but it's not where people socialize. But for gamers, it is. So I'm like, so if your church doesn't have gamers in it, I don't know how this would benefit you. Sorry. And they're like, but you're the online guy. No, actually, I'm the gamer guy. So I don't know. I actually don't till this day. People still ask me this all the time. I'm like, I'm not the guy to ask this question. I don't know how to get non-gamers to all of a sudden just start like using the internet every day. And I have no interest in learning because that's not my world. I'm not trying to figure out your problems. I'm trying to figure out my own. So good luck to you. But I'm not your guy. I don't know, man. Dude, I think she would like Genshin. Genshin is a super fun. It could be mostly single player if you want it. It's fast paced. I love watching my wife play Genshin. It just looks so cool. I don't have an interest in playing because I am a multiplayer gamer. I love multiplayer games, dude. Online, put me in a group. That's how I want to play video games, dude. Taco, I have 4 small kids. My computer is my own really means of socializing. Absolutely, dude. But like, you take a non-gamer, they wouldn't even know what you're talking about. So when these pastors come to me, I'm like, bro, and I'll ask them, I'm like, do you have any online friends? They're like, what does that even mean? I'm like, then you probably can't pull this off. You probably cannot pull this off. It doesn't work in your world. That's why, like, during COVID, if some of you guys don't know, during COVID, obviously a lot of churches were closed down. So like, so many churches tried to like do what they do online. And then a lot of people were like, whoa, this is the future. And then like, you know, after COVID, you know, we're gonna like keep it and everything. But then most churches after COVID just went back to doing things how they normally did it. And I'll be honest, there was a lot of people who were like, who thought that was a really bad idea. Like, man, I can't believe like they abandoned their online stuff. And like, And I'll be honest, I don't really think it's that bad of an idea because, and again, I could be wrong because I do gamer church. That's what I've committed my life to. Normal church is not, I wouldn't consider myself to be like an expert in the normal church area. I haven't been a part of a normal church in like 10 years. But I was like, how beneficial was it really to your people anyway, who don't really use the internet other than a means to an end? If they don't use the internet for socialization, I don't even know how beneficial the online stuff you were doing even was. So people, you know, people are like, oh, I can't believe they reverted back to the old ways. I'm like, oh, I don't even know if it was working for them. I don't know. Hoagies, I used AOL Instant Messenger once. Yeah, but you're a gamer. You're a gamer, dude. Us gamers, we know how to socialize online, bro. We know how to socialize online. What's up, Same Bear? Good to see you, brother. How are you, man? Dude, I am walking so giga slow. These little gnome legs, they're struggling. They're struggling, bro.
It was nothing, Your Majesty.
Ah. Dashberry, you see the berry member on Wednesday? You can see her. Whoa, what are we talking about here, dude?
Secure the deck and prepare our soldiers for an assault.
This can't mean like what I maybe think it means.
Send out another regiment.
Nah, I can't, dude. Let me see this. I'm going to the IRL channel. What do we got here, bro? Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness, bro. You guys got a new puppers, dude? Bro, 10 out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10, bro. Dude, look at the face. I cannot wait to get a new dog, bro.
Good news, everyone. I fixed the poison slime pipes.
I cannot wait to get a new dog, dude. Bro. I want it. I can't wait to get a new dog. Probably won't be till way later this year, maybe early next year, because we just moved and so we don't have a ton of in-person connections yet, which means like people who could, you know, maybe baby. Excuse me, can I levitate over this? Is that how this works? Are you for real, bro? Did I do it? Okay, I got it. That was utterly obnoxious, and I'm stuck. I literally can't move. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so we have to make more friends who could like dog sit for us, because we have some traveling dates on the calendar this year that if we get a new puppy right now and don't have a ton of people in person that watch our dog when we go away, it's gonna be almost impossible to travel. So what we'll probably do in the meantime, make some friends, find some people, because we're not really big fans of like the services where you drop off your dog. We've just never done it. And then we probably won't do a ton of traveling next year. You gotta get through the puppy phase, dude. Gotta get through the puppy phase, man. Same beer, the satellite event was absolutely 10 out of 10, dude. It was straight up 10 out of 10. Like, for real, man. They did a great job. It was so fun to be a part of. It was amazing. And I was humbled to be a part of it, dude. What's up, Blue? God bless. Oh, Mag, no, I'll tell them up front. Be like, hey, I just want you to know that I'm only pursuing a relationship with you so you can be a future dog sitter. I believe in clear expectations, you know what I mean? Absolutely, dude. I don't actually want to be your friend. I'm just looking for someone to babysit my dog. JK, bro. And then get paid, dude. Come on now. I don't expect people to watch my dog for free. Hey now. Especially if we ask them to actually like stay at our house and house sit. Which if it was a puppy, that's probably what would happen. Like, hey, can you stay at my house for 3 days? And I'll pay you, bro. That's the price out of having a pupper sit and travel, dude. Gotta do it, bro. Gotta do it. I don't expect people to give up 3 days of their life for free. Ba-da-da-dum. Coach, I'm looking, man. I spent 4 hours setting up that controller mod so Huntress would play with me. She said if you set it up, I'll try it. Bro, now is she gonna hold up her end of the bargain though? That's the question, dude. That is the absolute question, man. Need an intern for dog sitting. Oh, dude, I just have ChatGPT do it, bro. Bro, one of these days AI will be able to like turn into a real robot thing. That'll just print from the back of my computer and just we'll be good to go. Yes, I did actually raid an Ice Crown Citadel back in the day when this was like current content. Absolutely. I did. So basically my WoW story, played in vanilla, but was not max level. Hit max level Burning Crusade. Did not all of the raids. I did everything up to, no, everything would not be true. I did Karazhan, Gru's Lair, Magtheridon, partial Tempest Keep, but never cleared. Partial Serpentine Cavern, never cleared. That makes Kissy sad. It's her favorite raid. Partial Black Temple, never cleared. Never even stepped foot in. Well, no, that's a lie. I did step foot into Sunwell. I cleared trash before the first boss. That was it. Cleared trash. That was the extent of my Sunwell experience. Never even killed one boss. But then in Wrath of the Lich King, I did everything the game had to offer. Every single raid, every difficulty, heroic Lich King, I did all of it. And it was the chef's kiss, dude. The absolute chef's kiss. Absolutely stinking love it. This is one of the best expansions the game's ever had. Just hands down. Hands down. Oh, Kyle talks. Do you remember that Ventrilo life? Oh yeah, dude. TeamSpeak, Ventrilo. Literally the best, man. The best. Combat Possum. I'm also a multiplayer enjoyer, but I have the problem of social anxiety. That tells me I'm not good enough to play in a group. I'm not even sure how I have the comfort enough to chat here. Combat Possum. Well, first of all, I'm honored that if you do not feel the comfort to chat in most places, but you chat here, I'm honored by that. God bless you, man. And that's what I think a lot of people experience. And part of it is a player produced problem where I think World of Warcraft players make the expectations way too high for pieces of content that are unnecessary. Here's what I mean by that. Is there pieces of content in World of Warcraft where the expectations are high and need to be high? Absolutely. Again, you want to be a Mythic Raider, then it's going to be high expectations. You want to be doing like 15s, 17s, 19s, Mythic Plus, expectations are super high. But then there's this false, again, player produced problem where people won't invite you to their group when you're literally doing a +3 because you don't play the absolute meta class and you're not pumping out this absolutely insane level of DPS. And it's like, it's just not required to do the 3. So we put these like super high expectations on people, and then if they don't meet them, we treat them like crap. And so a lot of it is like, it's a player produced problem. Just people just invent this world in their minds and then hold players to it. Yeah, Mondays are part of my regular stream schedule now. Yep, absolutely. And then it creates this social anxiety for people. And then those people start believing, well, I'm not good enough to do this 3, or I'm not good enough to do a normal raid. And in some cases, sure, that may be true. That may be true, right? That may be true. But for most cases, they are, especially if you've got some friends who can help. Especially if you got friends who can help. Mondays are podcast recording days? No, so actually the podcasts get recorded Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, and they get uploaded to YouTube Thursdays the next day. Yeah, I like doing them live. Again, I've said this from the very beginning of the podcast. I don't know if I'll always be able to do the podcast live, just because if I have a guest, Wednesday at 5 p.m. might not work for their schedule. 5 p.m. Eastern anyway, right? So let's say, for example, say Bear. Let's say one day I want to invite you in the podcast. And you're like, hey, dude, love to be in the podcast. We're super honored. But I have another obligation Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. So then I have two choices. I either say, okay, you can't be a guest. Or, all right, well, what other time works for you? And then we just do it then. And then I just still upload it on Thursday. So for the most part, I'll do the live streams. But again, if it ever becomes a scheduling conflict, then we'll just change it up. Yo, same Bear, dude. And you think I accidentally just called your name out for no reason? I'll say no more, dude. I'll say no more, dude. I'll say no more. No, actually, this boss, apparently you can just skip it, Dashberry. They made it for some classes who just don't even have a healing ability. You can just literally just skip it. It's pretty sick, dude. I actually think I have a, don't I have a screen that fits? Is it? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I actually made. Yeah, is this laptop? Yeah, I have a screen that actually makes it look like I'm actually playing on a real 16:9 monitor. And I can go back and forth when I play. Sick, dude. Hey, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Now y'all have the illusion that I'm actually playing on a 16:9 monitor, even though I'm not. Dashberry, I know, but you're so short that you'd have been more enjoyable to watch you win instead of running through the room. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, you mean with that last boss? Gotcha. Yeah, dude, so I just race changed this gnome. I had a random race change available on my account, and my priest was a night elf. I don't really even know why I was a night elf, but I was like, yeah, I want to race change since I have it already in my account. And I was gonna RP and make it a human, and I was like, yo, this guy is the one that carries the Pastor Susie name, and I log on it sometimes when I do like my prayers and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna full RP this character, dude. I'm gonna make a human priest. And then I thought about it, and I was like, bro, but if we really want to be like immersive, I'm just gonna make it super short, dude. If we really want to be lore accurate to the real Pastor Susie. I was like, I'm gonna make it gnome, dude. Gonna make a good old gnome, my guy. And then, dude, the transbog is intentional. We got the angel set. Check it out, dude. We're popping and rocking. We got the offhand, which is a book. Hold on. Why can't I take out my? There we go. We got the offhand. Obviously, a mock Bible. The golden mace in hand. We're rocking and rolling, dude. Come on now. True RP. Respect to your level of self-awareness on the height level, dude. Dude, they don't call me Short King for nothing, brother. Here's what I say. If you're going to be short, you got to have big personality. Facts, dude. Facts, dude. You got to do it, brother. You got to do it. I don't mind being short. But I'm also not so short that it's like super short. You know what I mean? So I don't mind being 5'6", dude. I told my husband I could either be tall or be funny. Yeah, I mean, and then when you have both, you've just unlocked like a different level. You know what I mean? You've just unlocked a literal different level. S tier. Come on now. What is short though? It's true. Everyone's got their different standards of short. Let me just change this chat. It's to no, the width is good. The height is what's not good. Oh, actually, I forgot. Y'all can't even see that, dude. It's all the way on the right, and you're only seeing the middle of my screen. Let's go. Dun, dun. Yeah, and I do agree, Coach. Coach says you're more dwarf, short but stocky, and I do agree. And I was like, that's probably more lore accurate. but I have so many dwarfs already in the game, and I really love gnomes, but I don't have a single character that I play on the regular that is a gnome. And I was like, I'm just gonna make a gnome, dude. We'll feed the meme. We'll feed the meme, and I get to play a class I really enjoy. I mean, a race. Dude, I think gnomes are sick, bro. I think they're so sick, bro. Dude, look how freaking cool it is, man. And then their dance, dude. Oh, I can't dance while levitating. Hold on, hold on. Dude, their dance is top notch, dude. They're, I think, one of my favorite races in the game. Dwarf being my number one. But I think gnome might be number two, bro. There's so many good races in this game. I love night elves. I love orcs. I think undead are really cool. Yeah, Torn's not bad. Volpera I really enjoy. Obviously we get the allied races, which Volpera is one of them. Like Dark Iron Dwarves are cool. I have one of those. My monk is a Dark Iron Dwarf. I'm not a big fan of humans. I don't really like playing humans in video games. I'm a human in real life. So when I play a video game, I like to be things I can't already be in real life. Draenei I don't like. Trolls I'm not a big fan of in multiple ways. Yeah, I think those are the ones I enjoy. I think those are most of the ones that I enjoy. Dun, 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 dun. You're a dwarf in real life. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here, bro. Technically and legally, I actually do not qualify to be a dwarf. Confirmed. I think that's a dwarf. You told me this weekend it's what, 410? Bro, the amount of nostalgia, dude. Let me go a little widescreen to show you all this. Insane, bro. First of all, Ashbringer. Let's take a moment just to appreciate the Ashbringer. And this is the beauty of playing a 21:9 widescreen monitor. If I go a normal 16:9, oh no, it does stay in the whole frame. But you just see so much more gameplay all the time. It's amazing, dude. It's literally amazing. All right, let's start this up, shall we? Let's do it. So 410.9 is the cutoff. Gotcha. Respected, dude. Let's go. Yeah, McBeck, if you want to min-max, then there are definitely races you should play, which is one of the reasons why my paladin is a dwarf. Not only is it my favorite race, but dude, being a dwarf as a tank is just so, it's OP, dude. It's literally OP. It really is. I can shoot. You're 5'6". I'll make you feel like a giant. I'm 5'0". Well, my wife makes you feel like a giant. Absolutely. I am 5'6"3/4, and yes, it counts. And my wife is 5 feet and half an inch. So like, my wife is like the perfect height that like her head when we hug, just right in the bishop bosom, right here. You know what I mean? Just like right there, right in the pastor pecs. Just fits right there. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. Just 10 out of 10. Yeah, you and Amanda like the same height. And when we finally get to meet in real life one day, Aiken, you guys will bond over your verticality from the ground. It'll be amazing. It'll literally be 10 out of 10. Your husband is a whole foot taller than you? Dang. Yeah, that's tall. I can't even imagine being 6 feet tall. Like, what is the air temperature like up there? You know what I mean? Like, is it hard? You know how like the higher elevation, the harder to breathe? Like, do taller people have stronger lungs from all of the, you know what I mean? Just like all the pressure that they feel up there? I don't even know, dude. There's more up there, I think. It's cleaner too. LOL. Chillaxing, my husband and I are like that. Perfect heights. Except he's 6'1" and I'm 5'9". Hey, respect. Similar experience, just further up to the sky. Come on now. I can always tell him he'll be the first to know it's raining. I'll be the second one to know someone farted. I'll be the first to know someone farted. That's true because you're lower, you're closer to the booty and he's higher to the sky. Respect. Absolute respect. I'm gonna have to remember that one. That is 10 out of 10. All right, Lich King. It's time to die, brother. It's time to die, brother. And you better give me invincible. Dude, if I get invincible, I don't even know. Too many emotions. I may throw up. I literally might actually throw up, dude. For real, man. Ooh. Romans, you're 6 foot and I never lie. Don't believe a word Roman says. You just witnessed blasphemy in the chat. Confirmed. I've met Romans in real life many times. And that statement is untrue. Facts. Dashberry, worst part about being over 6 feet is you have to get on a city bus. Bro, as someone that grew up outside of the city and took the train to college every single day my first year of college, bro, on a train in public transit, like, personal space doesn't exist. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come where nothing but sheer destiny stands between me and invincible. Those who are unaware of what we're doing in this moment, we have come in search of this mount right here. Invincible. One of the rarest mounts in the whole game. I could be wrong, but I believe it literally has like a 0.5% chance of dropping. And today could be the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we will approach this mount with sheer confidence that out of all of the 7 attempts I've made to farm this mount, today will be the glorious day we finally achieve it. I will loot this mount in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Invincible! Bro, this mount, I know I've only done it 7 times, but I'm already convinced it's probably never going to drop. I'm already convinced it's probably not going to drop, dude. The drop rate is so low, I'm logging on a new character. We're trying it again, dude. I'm logging on a new character. We're trying it again, bro. This is the new mount I'm farming, dude. This is the new mount. We haven't hit it's never going to drop yet territory because I've only farmed this. A real number would probably be maybe 20. Maybe 20 times. I haven't earned the right to rage yet. But soon. Oh, that Reverend range is it's gonna start coming out. It's gonna start coming out. Absolutely. Body, you have 2,000 kills on him. That's just bad RNG. Like, mathematically, shouldn't you have gotten it by now? What is, like, mathematically the chances where you should have actually already, you should have already gotten it. I don't know what that math is. Trash Master. Why is my title Trash Master? I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. My cloak? My cloak is called Trash Master? Well, I don't like it. Well, I don't like it, dude. Get that Trash Master out of my face, dude. Whoa, Bull Devil. You need to relax, brother. Have you seen his DPS? You need to relax, brother. Hey, Matt, can we get a quick 10 on that? Quick little 10 action on that one, dude. Let's go. Try it again, baby. We're not giving up. We're not giving up so easily, friends. It took me 7+ years to farm Ashes of Alar. I am ready for the next journey. I am ready for the next journey, confirmed, dude. Come on now. I'm ready. Guys, let me know in chat, is there a mount that you're currently farming? And even if you're not currently farming it, what would be a mount that if you could, you would want to farm it? I want to know. I want to know. Body, you got Ashes in under 100? I don't know the exact number, but it was hundreds of tries over the course of over 7 years. And I'm not going to say like I did it every single week. It was decently loosely, but over 7 years, it was hundreds and hundreds of times. Probably close to the 400-500 mark. I did, I think freaking what felt like a million times, bro. Literally felt like a million times, dude. And speaking of Ashes of Lar, let's go ahead and rock it, shall we? I only really have, I think, 3 or 4 rare mounts. Ashes of Lar is my most iconic one. What's up, Dizzy? Are most mounts acquired through raid drops, or are there some you just must buy with money too? Well, those ones wouldn't be rare, the ones you buy, like the rare ones. But yes, you can buy some through the shop, but most mounts are achievements, in-game activities, and raids. Raids are not the most common one. Raids are normally just where you get the super rare ones. The super rare ones. But yeah, the rare ones that I have are Ashes of Lar, Astral Cloud Serpent, which I love. This one's also a really low chance. And then Mimiron's Head. This is a super low chance as well. I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah, I definitely won't claim to have a ton of rare mounts, but some of y'all will be so triggered about Mimiron's Head. Okay. So this was, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months ago. I log on to my Evoker, who I hadn't really played much of since Dragonflight, which is last expansion. And I was cleaning out my bags on my Evoker for whatever reason. And as I'm vendoring stuff and clicking on stuff, I see Mimiron's Head just in my bag. And I'm like, huh? So I don't know when, or I don't know how, but I just had Mimiron's Head in my Evoker's bag and had no idea. And if I wasn't trying to clean up my bags that day, I could have went years without ever noticing. Oh, you're right. Can I like filter it by rarity? Is that a thing? Type quest vendor. I guess drop. Drop would be one. But I don't think it's necessarily rare. Yeah, so these are all the ones that I've gotten off of some sort of drop in the game. Is the blue... Oh, this one's pretty rare, right? I think so. I think this one actually is pretty rare. No, you're good, Desert. Oh, this is not rare? Yeah, I think the ones I showed are the only ones that I have that are rare. Yeah. No, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, that's a sick mount, though. There's so many sick mounts in this game, dude. So many cool mounts, dude. I wish I had more of them. I'd like to start farming more of them, bro. Just so many good ones, dude. So many. Really are. Conlac, you've got Mimiron's Head as well? Let's go, man. McBeck, I did farm the Seasbarg. I don't know if that's considered rare anymore. I don't even know what that is. Seasbarg? This is from this expansion, right? Yeah, Ashkahet. I didn't even know that was in the game. Oh, bro. Get off my back. And why is auto loot not on, dude? Come on. It is on. So then why was it not auto looting? Interesting. Interesting. Dun. Dudes, did you watch or see anything about the Marathon Alpha, bro? I did a little bit. To be honest, I really don't have any interest in it. It looks decent. I'm not really attracted to the aesthetic. And I'll be honest, I just don't play that many shooters these days, bro. Especially as a content creator. If you're not just absolutely cracked out of your mind at a shooter, people just have very little interest in watching. that's not fully true for everybody, but for the most part, like in those categories, most people just watch like esports players and super high ranked players, and I've just honestly just raised my white flag in the shooter categories, dude. I've just raised my white flag and be like, dude, I'm cracked at WoW. I'll stick to what I'm good at. I just admit defeat. I feel you, man. I know I wouldn't be something you would do on stream, but being a past Destiny 2 guy, wasn't sure if you'd check it out. I think I would have checked it out if it actually felt more like Destiny, but to me, it doesn't feel like Destiny. I know it's made by Bungie, who makes Destiny, but it doesn't really feel like Destiny at all. Again, at least the little research that I've done, I saw some gameplay, but I don't think I'll really check it out very much. The movement in TTK and everything Apex, absolutely. When I checked it out, I was like, this looks more like Apex Legends than it does, you know, Destiny. But yeah, I mean, it looks decent. I'm sure some people will love it, but for the most part, I think shooters are, from a stream perspective, probably a little behind me. Now, there are exceptions I'll make to that. Like, for example, Marvel Rivals, right? First of all, that game, I played that quite a bit when it first came out. I still play it with my wife. We actually played it literally Saturday night after XP Church. But the thing about Marvel Rivals is that game was a phenomenon, bro. So to not ride that wave at least a little bit would have been a miss. But also it appealed to the casual player because it's Marvel, right? So even if you're not a sweaty, oh, I'm going the wrong way. I forgot Horde's on the other side. Even if you're not a sweaty shooter, it's just as fun to play because like you're playing as your favorite Marvel characters. But most shooters that don't have that nostalgic draw, most of the time, from a stream perspective, they just appeal to like the sweaty audience, which I don't think my stream appeals to. It reminds me of Apex Legends. Oh, yeah, absolutely it does. Yeah, yep. But it's a reskin with Destiny shooting effects. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. Doozy with the 27, baby. I appreciate you, brother. God bless you, man. And bro, if you ever want to come visit the PNW, the Pacific Northwest, my guy, you let us know, bro. Bro, we gotta pull out couch with their name on it, dude. Hey now. I canceled my Game Pass sub the other day. Updated my Blizzard launcher and considering swapping the sub for WoW. Hey, bro. Well, dude, I will say this. There could be a day. No guarantees. No guarantees. But there could be a day where WoW is on the Game Pass. No guarantees. It could be true. Could be true. Rivals is a hero shooter, mag. So the fact that it has a Trinity is what keeps me on it. I love the Trinity system, bro. Yeah, these days I honestly don't really play many shooters other than Fortnite because my wife loves Fortnite. I actually like Fortnite a lot too. That doesn't have a Trinity system. I logged on Overwatch, I don't know, maybe about a week ago. That was fun. I still love Overwatch. Marvel Rivals is just an incredible video game. Except that they gotta stop with just they're adding some skins that are just, why, bro? Just why, bro? You know what I mean? But I just love, dude. I love tank, DPS, healer, bro. I'm just an MMO guy, dude. I just freaking love MMOs, man. They're great for community. They're great for chat interaction. And I love them, dude. I've just raised the white flag on shooters, dude. I've just raised it, man. Raised it. But you know what I still long for, guys? So desperately. I long for a FPS Trinity style MMO. So for example, think Destiny 2, how you can like do raids and dungeons and all this stuff, but with a Holy Trinity style game, meaning a tank, healer, DPS. For example, Overwatch was supposed to make a PvE system. I forget if they did and then they canceled it or if they never ended up finishing it. I don't actually know which one. But like if Overwatch had a raiding dungeon, get loot, basically like Destiny, bro, I'd be all over that, dude. I would be so all over that, it wouldn't even be funny, bro. So all over that. Insane. Novo, anyone here know about PCs? I'm looking to upgrade a part and want to see what I should tackle first. Mag will be a great point of feedback. There's also a like a tech category in the Discord too. What's up, Calexander? Good to see you, friend. I am not the PC spec guy to go to though, but Mag knows a lot if you're interested. Absolutely. Comment possible. If I'm playing a shooter, it's either an FPS RPG like Fallout or Star Wars Overwatch clone. Okay, respect that. Respect that. Yeah, I love healing, dude. In Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, I love support style classes, you know. So if the shooter doesn't have that these days, it's just a low chance I'm gonna play it. I do love me a good old Valorant every now and then, but not to like sink my teeth into it anymore, dude. I'm just looking to chill with the homies and enjoy community, and you know what I mean. I think the competitive spirit in me is fading just a little bit, bro. Mountain movement's going great, man. It's a great start to a week. It's good old Monday. We out here live on a marvelous Monday. For me, it's still morning. For most of you, it's afternoon. What's up, Just Jake? God bless you, brother. And remember, guys, if you haven't checked it out, the new Level Up podcast is now available. I'm going to put that link in the chat right there. We've got 2 episodes. Episode 3 coming out this week, this Wednesday. Helping gamers level up in life, faith, leadership. Dude, we've had such good feedback from people, and that has been so encouraging, man. So encouraging, bro. And I mean, I've been excited about it, dude. I've been really thankful to everyone who's been supporting, watching, subscribing, and I've loved it, man. I've really loved it. Doozy, I've played the least amount of Valorant in the last 6 months as I have in the past 5 years. Bro, I remember there was a time, bro, that was your bread and butter, dude. That was your bread and butter. And you were pretty nice with it. You're pretty nice with it, bro. I was like, yo, this man's kind of cracked, dude. And I do miss playing, but I don't like playing a game that is naturally super competitive, but then not having the time to really like be competitive in it. Because then I just kind of feel like I suck, and that's not a fun feeling. Especially if I'm like, if it's a game that I'm like, I know I could be good at this if I put in the time, but I either can't or don't plan to. And then it's like, it's frustrating knowing like it could be good, but I'm not. And then I don't like that. So like even going back and playing Halo these days for me, I'll be honest, is hard, bro. Because I'm like, I used to be so insanely cracked at Halo. But when I log on these days, especially now I'm playing mouse and keyboard rather than controller, it's not a good feeling when you used to be nuts at a game and then, but today you suck at it. Sucks and over. I don't suck at Halo these days. I'm just nowhere near where I used to be. And it's not a fun feeling. Not a fun feeling. Yeah, no thanks. Doozy, I played old school RuneScape this past week, dude. And the legend that is, you played PUBG? Bro, that is nostalgia. Old school RuneScape will always be one of the greatest games of all time. You cannot change my mind. But PUBG, bro, I remember when that came out, dude. I played the crap out of that when it came out. PUBG is just, it's fun, man. And I'm assuming these days it probably like works, right? The issue was when that game came out, dude, there was just so many problems with the game. Just so many. So I'm really hoping that like the game works now, and I'm assuming it does. No shot, Novo. There's a couple big streamers wanting to make H1Z1 a comeback. Bro, I would play that game so fast, bro. Y'all would catch me out here on these streets streaming H1Z1, dude. Y'all would catch me streaming that game so much, bro. Absolutely, dude. I'd play WoW for the first 30 minutes of stream and then play H1Z1, dude. Just so I can tell people I haven't quit WoW, and then we switch to H1Z1, dude. Y'all think I'm joking, dude. I don't think I spun this on the other one. That game is so good. So good. Taco, that's exactly why I have a hard time playing FPS games, especially when I stopped playing COD. Yeah, it's just, it's tough to no longer be good at something, you know? It's tough, dude. It's tough. And that's why, honestly, bro, I just like, one of the parts that really keeps me playing WoW is like, and you guys can probably relate to this, it feels good to be good at something. You know what I mean? Like, it feels good to be performing in a game and you're like, not into some super arrogant, cocky way, but like, hey man, like I've put in the time and I'm proficient at this game, bro. And that, like, that feels rewarding. And for me, that's like partially part of the fun. You know, you're like, dude, like I feel accomplished. I feel good about myself. Like, this is enjoyable to just be like, dude, like I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not too shabby, bro. But then you do something you suck at, and then you're like, this is not a good feeling, dude. And unless it's something that you should and need to push past the suck so you can finally get good, yeah, it's not a good feeling, dude. Sam Bear, that's why I played so much RuneScape 3. Absolutely, bro. When you put so much time into something, sometimes you're motivated to just keep putting more time into it because you want, you know what I mean? Like, you want to just keep getting better, or you want to keep enjoying the fact that you're already super good at it. Like that is fun, you know? It really is. St. Pierre, the bummer is when you're in endgame and friends aren't, it's discouraging for those who want to play with you because you're so far ahead. Yeah, absolutely. I was actually talking about that earlier with Angry Irishman. Has tried so many times to play WoW with me, and I've appreciated it so much. But then where we've struggled is like the content that I was wanting to do at the time was like super high level, and I would try to help him to catch up, but I'm done 19 years ahead, dude. You know what I mean? So like, not in an arrogant way, but like if you got a brand new friend who wants to try to catch up and you're 19 years ahead, I mean, it's an unfair, it's very unlikely they're going to catch up. unless the person is like, for me, unless I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna no longer do high-end content just so that you and I can play together, then it's very unlikely that you're actually going to be able to do that. But I'm not even Mythic Rain these days, and I don't know if I plan on going back one day, bro. Never say never. I try to never say never, but I think yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. And plus, I really want to connect with more people, and there's just such a small percentage of players that play at that level. And I really want to be able to just serve a larger audience, you know? Oh, yeah, bro. Diablo, I love the way Diablo does its seasons. Exactly, because it re-levels the playing field. So even if someone's getting into the game, because you all just start over, you can start over together. Now, obviously, the skill level needs to be acquired, but it's, in my opinion, much more enjoyable to play an ARPG with a friend who's new, because you still get to do some of the content you want to do. You just kind of carrying your friend. But in an MMO type environment, it's hard for you to carry a friend because you need to get other people's involvement, right? So if I wanted a friend to come Mythic Raid with me, which I don't do these days, but at that time, I would need 18 other people to agree, hey, can I bring my friend who doesn't really know how to play? And they're not going to agree to it. Because they're like, hey, dude, this is the highest level in the game. Like, we need everybody to be playing at a certain level. And they would be right. Like, they would absolutely be right. It would be an unfair request for you to be like, hey, can my new friend come Mythic Raid? Like, Susie, right? Why, don't make us look like the bad guy here, dude. It's an unreasonable request. So that's why I think I'm really glad to see WoW moving in a more casual level. Well, not moving in a more casual level, because that makes it sound like they are moving away from the high-end complexity, because they're not. But they're adding more options for the casual player who doesn't have a ton of time to play, or just, dude, the reality is some people don't want to spend hours like min-maxing a character. They want to log on and hang out with their friends, dude. Like, everyone plays video games differently and for different reasons. For some people, the competitive is the fun. For some people, it's just like, dude, it's too time consuming. And so now to be able to do both, I think that's just fantastic, bro. I think it's so good, man. I think it is so good. Just JD, which is better, old school RuneScape or just RuneScape? It's all going to be subjective depending on what you like better. I personally, I like both, man. I like both. I like the graphics of RuneScape 3. I like the combat of RuneScape 3. I like a lot of the new skills in RuneScape 3. But I really like the simplicity of old school RuneScape as well, and the nostalgia. Here's what I will say. If you've never played either, then I would start with RuneScape 3, because it is a more modern video game. If you don't have the nostalgia factor for old school RuneScape, I'm gonna be honest, the graphics are bad, right? There's no way to get around it. The graphics are bad, but I grew up on them, so I actually love them. But if I didn't grow up on old school RuneScape, I don't think I would play it. Yeah, I really don't think I would play it. Come on, get in combat. Taco Tettles was talking about how he's been playing an Ellie Shaman for 60 hours and he feels bad at it. Exactly, dude. You know what I mean? That's a little insane, right? Like, that's a little insane. Some people, including me, for example, I love Ellie Shaman, dude. Ellie Shaman has my favorite casting animations in the entire game. Hands down. Hands down. Come on, get a heal, get a heal, get a heal. I don't even have to engage with you, but I want to. But the reason I don't play Ellie Shaman regularly is I just don't have the time to learn how to play another class. Right now I got Paladin mostly locked down because I can improve for sure, but I could play it at I could play the class. But Boomkin I'm pretty good at. I'm as good as I really need to be at Boomkin, right? I'm not looking to be a super sweaty high-end mythic raider on the Boomkin. I'm as good as I need to be on the Boomkin. But it took me some hours to get there. And Boomkin, I'll admit, the rotation is pretty simple. It's one of the reasons I picked it. So I could talk to chat and do my rotation at the same time. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have time to do that again. And then I would love to try Shadow Priest, but I don't have time to do that again and again. But y'all better believe, bro. I'm going to be pressing that one button, baby. Y'all better stinking believe it. And it's going to be amazing, dude. Amazing, bro. I'm going to get everybody to play WoW, dude. I'm going to get everybody to play. Oh, it's going to be a blast, dude. I'm excited, man. I literally think we're going to get more people trying to raid in Unity than ever before. Like, this could be potentially an opportunity for more like normal raid teams to start, because I think it's going to become accessible to a lot more people. Because again, like, you can just press that one button, and if you want to learn how to do it manually, you totally can. And if you don't, press the one button. Now again, do I think that button is going to be applicable and usable at all levels of the game? No, not necessarily. But there are levels of the game where I think it's going to be just fine. Yo, Stripey, welcome, my friend. Stripey, sincerely, hope you know you're loved and valued. My name is Pastor Susie. Pleasure to meet you. Glad you're stopping by. And on this stream, we're on a mission to bring an end to toxicity and loneliness in gaming. And if you're just tired, I mean just tired of the toxicity and drama of the internet, maybe you've been playing World of Warcraft and you've been trying to join a guild for years, and you joined one for a little while. This is my story. You join one, get super excited, and then it falls apart due to drama, toxicity, and then you got no one to play with, man. You're just lonely, and you're just looking for a good environment to hang out, make some friends. Join that Unity Gaming Discord right there. We would love to get you plugged in. I'm glad to stop by. If you want to lurk, feel free. But if you like talking and chat, let us know maybe what part of the world you're from, what games you like to play. I'm glad to hear, friend. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, do I think that button's going to be applicable at all skill levels? No, I don't. But the truth is, bro, I don't have an actual number. You know what? We're going to find one. I think we're going to find the closest number we can get. I've been wanting to do this, and I think this is a good time to do it on stream after I kill this boss before we do Lich King. I think I've been wanting to dive in on this. Get over here. We're gonna go to Raider.io. Does Raider.io track normal? I don't know. I guess it's my first question. I'm not sure if it does, because that may make this experiment I'm about to try to do harder. I guess we'll find out. I'm just gonna get to the Lich King, and then before I actually start it, we're gonna do this real quick. This is what I want to do, bro. This is what I want to do. Oh, I missed it. Feels so bad, dude. Feels so bad. All right, friends, here's the deal. I just snoozed it. Twitch is going to force an ad on us in a few minutes anyway. They forced it on us once an hour. So instead of it happening in the middle of some piece of content, or you getting forced to watch an ad before you join the stream, or just randomly, I'm gonna manually run 3 minutes of ads. So for the next hour, nobody has to see an ad. If you guys would consider sticking around, it does support the stream. And again, if you don't want to watch ads ever again, you can consider subbing or using your Amazon Prime account to connect to Twitch and get what's called Prime Gaming. And you can sub literally for free at no extra charge, and you will never see an ad ever again. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I'm gonna bring myself to the good old Lich King. And then when I get back, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna look into what percentage of the player base, we're gonna try anyway, what percentage of the player base actually does normal raiding? Because I want to see this button. How many people could it help start raiding for the first time? And then we're gonna kill Lich King and see if we can get the good old Invincible. I'm gonna run 3 minutes of ads while I'm gone. Subs, y'all are gonna watch some good old clips. I'll be back at 3. We'll see y'all soon. Peace. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We do know Resident Penguin in a top 3 situation. Just one problem. He thinks it's a 1v1.
I block. Come on. What's happening? What's happening? Come on. I block. Come on. First W. Let's go! Let's go! GG! First victory on Good Friday, baby. Woo!
Well, this is awkward.
What? This rock hiding in the corner, bro? Oh, it's toxic, dude. It's toxic, dude. There was one more guy, Rock Dog, hiding in the corner, bro.
At least he still has his skills and impressions to fall back on.
I can't do a Mickey Mouse impression. Can you?
I'm not sure why, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. I hate to leave you all, but I've got to go check anyway.
Maybe not.
One day, bro. There's a lot that I want to do in my life that I'm not ready to do yet. A lot of learning left to do. I'm only 33. I got my whole life. What the absolute heck am I looking at, dude? Bro, I'm not even mad about it. I'm gonna leave it there, dude. I'm gonna leave it there, bro. Oh my stinking goodness. This man is too good, bro.
Howdy, we've been trying to contact you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Joining us and hanging out today. Moving to North Carolina, but my hair has already moved out a long time ago. I'm so short, it's not even funny. What are you even saying? Like, what is happening with you in chat? I don't get it. What are you going on about? Okay, I think I figured it out. So that's not Susie live typing in my chat. That's gotta be Magnificor. If I'm right, put a Yas Queen, because I think I just figured it out. I was like, what in the world is my husband saying in this chat? And I think it's Magnificor typing in the chat. I could be wrong. Maybe my husband is away from his PC doing something else. But Am I really right? Am I really right? Because it could also be my husband. It could also be my
We've been
husband trolling.
found out, boys. Scatter, scatter.
But
Do you know how to wave to the people?
you you mean in game? You mean in game?
Oh, it's gonna be a good night, people. It's gonna be a good night, people. It's gonna be a good night, people. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. She is
My
built
face
different.
Is red. I feel it.
Are
It's
you
warm.
embarrassed, Amanda? But at least,
A little bit.
at least the real life life wave you gave was a cute one. You know, it was a good
But,
one.
but you,
Okay, I'm assuming I need to turn. Dude, there's not much place for me to go, though.
Oh, that was so good, dude. Oh, that was so good. Oh, what an idiot. Oh, so good. I did not see that coming, to be honest with you. I didn't see it coming, but I'm glad it did.
Quenching thirst any time of the day and wherever you happen to be. And it has its own unmistakable sound when it's opened.
Yeah?
It doesn't look like he's listening.
Why are you the way that you are?
So just true to the original art style, but just upgraded. Like, honestly, what it looks like I'm looking at the game with no glasses on, and then I just put glasses on. Like, it just looks like it's just focused and better, but still looks like the same. Magnificor is playing dial-up sounds, dude. Oh.
In a digital realm where the pixels gleam, there's a streamer named Susie with a penguin dream. With a headset on and his laughter bright, he dances with joy in the cyber night. Susie the streamer with a heart so true. In a world of penguins he finds his view. With every click and every chat, he shares his love where dreams are at. In the icy lands where the penguins roam, Susie finds solace there, his second home. The waddles by, they steal his heart. In their black and white world, they play their part. Susie the streamer with a heart so true. In a world of penguins, he finds his view with fear. In the black and white world, they play their part. Susie the streamer with a heart so true. In a world of penguins, he finds his view. With every click and every chat, he shares his love where dreams are at. Through the highs and lows, he keeps the stream alive. The penguin pals by his side will always thrive. In a sea of faces, he finds his own. In the warmth of his community, he's never alone. He's never alone. Susie the streamer with a heart so true. In a world of penguins, he finds his view. With every click and every chat, he shares his love where dreams are at. So here's to Susie, may his dream forever flow. In a digital realm where the pixels gleam, there's a streamer named Susie with a penguin dream. With a headset on and his laughter bright, he dances with joy in the cyber night. Susie the streamer with a heart so true. In a world of penguins, he finds his view. With every click and every chat, he shares his love where dreams are
Mag absolutely crushed it with that song, man. Absolutely crushed it. All right, we're back. Took a little bit longer. Unfortunately, guys, yesterday was a bad migraine day for my wife, but thankfully not because of the weather, but because of just getting a lot of knots in her neck. I'm gonna try to get her set up with a massage or something. I try to get them out, but I'm not a professional, so I can only do so much. She gets a lot of those knots and tension headaches. So I was getting her some ginger ale and some food because she's not feeling well today. But we're back, and I do want to do a little bit of research on this. I did a quick Google search while y'all are finishing that song, Photoshop. Much love to you, friend. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. I want to take a look at basically what percentage of players raid in World of Warcraft, right? So let me get this number first. I don't know if we have an active one. These numbers are going to be very loose numbers, right? Let me see. How many players play WoW in 2025? Anyone know what is the active sub count in today's world? I know Blizzard doesn't openly share the way that they used to. But do we have any like loose numbers, man? So estimate the average monthly players behind the last months. Is it about 8 million active subs right now? I don't know if that's actually true. This is one number, but like how accurate is that? I'm not sure, right? So that one said 8 million. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what this one is. And I don't care about like daily active users. I want like people with a subscription, right? This one says, okay, 7.8 million. I mean, that's pretty close. That's the same. No, that's a different website. People with a monthly active subscription. That's what I'm looking for. This is not showing that. This is a year old, so that's not super accurate. But let's say the number is, let's say 5 million. Just to be, Coach, the closest number I could find was 7.7. That's pretty accurate to what we were just showing. But let's go with a super conservative number of 5 million people. Super conservative number. Now, another thing that I don't know is, does Raider.io show normal rates? I don't actually know. Or does it only rank Mythic? Let's go to last. I'm pretty sure this is just, yeah, 0 to 8 Mythic. Oh, okay. So Photoshop in May 2025, Bellular estimates World of Warcraft's subscribers are roughly at 7.25. This figure is based on the data from Warcraft General Manager John Height's GDC Talk and Activision Blizzard earnings statements. Okay, well that's pretty accurate then. Then let's go with 7 million. Let's go with the 7 million. And again, WoW sub can mean classic, solid, retail, absolutely. Let's go with 7 million, right? Scroll up and you can select difficulty. Oh, nice. Okay. So, and again, this is guilds. So this is not going to be a super accurate thing anyway. Yeah. Because people pug. Some guilds never even stepped into normal. They went straight to heroic. Well, that's probably not super accurate, but. And this is worldwide. Let's do US because I can't. Unity as of right now, unfortunately, can't really serve non-NA players. Okay. We can't serve EU players as of right now. In game, they can join our Discord and talk with people and hang out, but they can't. Unfortunately, they can't play with us because of the cross-region thing, right? But if we do all Americas, guilds, normal, 6,000. I don't think this is going to be a great way to figure this out. Bellular did I guess 4 years ago, speculate that about 10% of players raid, and quick little Google search shows that could mean literally just step in one time. Doesn't even mean like you're actively raiding. Doesn't even mean you've ever killed a boss. It's about 10% of players have just like stepped into a raid like one time. Here says 20. Baylor said 10. Some sources suggest that only 10% of active. So let's go with 10% of 7 million, right? So 7 million times that'd be 0.1, right? That's 700,000 people in World of Warcraft try the raid at least one time. Dude, that is such a small percentage, bro. I mean, that's a lot of freaking people, don't get me wrong. That's a lot of people. But like, that's such a small percentage, man. Combat Possum, I can tell you whatever percentage. I'm not in that number. Okay. You know what? Let's do a little in real time feedback. So I'm very curious. For people that are here that either have never raided or don't raid on a regular basis, but you play World of Warcraft, or you would if you had people to play with, what are the things that keep you from raiding? Could be anything. Could be schedule, could be a lack of desire, could be a fear of letting people down, could be, okay. Combat Possum, I want to, I just don't know how. Oh, snap, bro. Novo schedule, yep, okay. Yep. Photoshop, busy life, this is why LFR. Okay. A few more people. I'm very curious. I can imagine it's a whole variety of things. Ox schedule, all right. Because yeah, this is eye-opening, dude. The 10% of people even step into a raid. So this is not like how many people raid every single week, right? This is just like people have stepped into a raid and maybe killed some trash one time. And who knows if they're ever planning on coming back. Yeah, Novo, that's true, man. I've battled with my time zone my whole gaming career. It's actually held me back. Yeah, because you're in Canada, all the way in the east. You are, yeah, dude. A 9 p.m. start time for you, 10:30. That's late, bro. That's late. Dang. Okay, so Papa Mouse can't seem to find a guild that isn't a trillion alts and nobody wants to play. Okay, it's fair. It's fair. Coach, schedule and great requirements. No time to get gear to raid. Oh, Nova, I can imagine. Yeah, it's just all games. Unless you have people literally that live in your area that you play with. But I can imagine that's limited. Most people are not gaming with people in their area. They're gaming with people from all over. Yeah. Because it's, yeah, you're right, Coach. It's not just the raid. It's the time needed to prepare for the raid. Getting the gear for the raid. Getting the experience for the raid. Because most raids, like, you know, they're really trying to kill bosses, dude. And I think that's partially why Chaos Raid, people love Chaos Raid. It's really just no expectations. Show up, have some fun, man. Show up, press some buttons, and get her done, dude. Like, bro, I'm gonna be showing up to Chaos Raid with my one button, dude. Having the time of my life. It's gonna be S tier, dude. Let's all just spam one button, crack jokes, and have a good time, dude. You know what I mean? The best. Quit slipping. I do normal heroic all the time, but I'm almost kind of burnt out. You know, absolutely, yeah. Too much of it can be tough. Combat passive. Schedule for me isn't huge outside of work, but there also is the matter of I'm genuinely scared to connect with people. I had a mental health crisis last summer, and I've been friendless since then. It's scary trying to meet new people and then play when I fear I'm the problem. Combat Possum, first of all, thank you for that level of honesty. Guys, can we get hearts in chat for Combat Possum? Combat, here's what I'll tell you, man. We have done our best to build a positive community. We don't have a perfect community by any means. No community is perfect. But I would love to invite you to take a step. Take a step. Come connect in our Discord. Come be in, you can join one of our normal raids. Come to a chaos raid. Come connect. Even if you literally, like, here could be a real practical first step for you. When you see people in a Discord call, like in a voice channel, go ahead and just jump in. And even if you need to mute yourself and type in the chat, let me give you a real example here, right? So let's say that you wanted to join Discord, and let's say you're like, hey, I'm a little bit nervous to connect with some people, but I want to take a next step, right? I want to take a next step. Here's a real thing that you can do, right? So right now, there are some people chilling in the Discord, right? Novo's in there. Novo, you're perfect. So I won't join Charlatra, Dash, and Giggles because they're actually hanging out. But I'm going to deafen. So this, like, it's a, you know, kind of a fake example. But let's say I see people hanging out. And I'm going to join. And I'm going to mute myself. And if people say hi, then I'm going to open up this chat right here and be like, hey, I'm on mute, but glad to be here. And I'm just going to be a fly on the wall. And maybe that's my first step, right? I don't need to jump off the cliff, but I'm going to take a first step. And then maybe my first few times, I'm just going to listen. Not going to say a word. If I'm comfortable, maybe I'll type in chat or respond. I'm just going to listen. And then after a while, like, hey, you know what? These people, they're nice and I enjoy them. And then maybe eventually I'll unmute. I might say something. I might answer a question. And just like take steps. Just like one step at a time, right? Kissy said that's almost exactly what I did when I first joined a call on our Discord. Because I understand that it can definitely be daunting joining a large Discord and then you see people hanging out. And I understand, like, you know, the anxiety of like, hey, will these people like me? Because I'll be honest, a lot of people are surprised by this. I get a little bit of anxiety joining a Discord call. I get a little bit of anxiety. A lot of people don't expect that. For me, God just made me this way. Streaming for me, is just the easiest thing on the planet. To look at the camera, talk to all of you. I am honestly the truest version of who I am on stream. I have like no shame on stream. I just throw myself out there. Like when I turn on the camera, all fear and anxiety just vanishes. And I am just like 100% me. In person, I'm a little more reserved. I'm a little more nervous. I'm not super hardcore. I'm definitely outgoing and I'm out there, but I'm not at this level. I just love streaming and talking to the camera, talking to the chat. In Discord though, I kind of sit back and chill. I just kind of chill. I won't normally say a whole ton. Part of that is because I do so much talking throughout the day that when I'm done streaming, I'm like, I'm down to listen. Look, you talk now. But I also get some of that anxiety of like, yo, if I join, what are they going to think? Or, you know, will they even be glad I'm here or whatever, right? I get some of that too, but I have to sometimes push through it because on the other side of my fears are so much of life's experiences that I will miss out on if I don't take the chance. I mean, Coach just said it, right? He says, sometimes I wonder if I join the Discord, will anyone like me? But what if they do like me? You know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. The best, man. Hoagie's influence says to do this. He hovers over the Discord button, takes a deep breath, and then he can jump in. Yeah, dude. Like, I think that's relatable for a lot of people, and it's definitely relatable for me. For sure. Definitely relatable for me. I just got to push through. Got to push through. Hoagies, I don't think I gave you time to be reserved. We spoke briefly, and then I ran away. Well, I have to manually pull that out of me, because I understand when people come to meet me in real life, Hoagies, like we got to meet this Friday at the tournament. I understand, and I'm humbled by it, that like after years of watching me on the internet, people like they look forward to meeting me. I'm really humbled by it, but like it's an exciting moment, right? Like, bro, when I met you, dude, you almost got me in my feels, dude. When I met you and I said like, thanks for all you do and being a part of the community and coming to meet me in real life, like it means a lot. And then I saw your eyes water and you like went like this and you're like, yo, it means a lot to me too. Bro, you almost like, I was like, bro, don't make me cry right now in the parking lot, dude. What the heck? So like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand that it's like, and it's really humbling to say, but it's a big moment for people. And so I do my best. I'm like, I have to make sure this moment is special. I have to give this moment my best. They came all this way. They've been waiting years for it. Like, I want to make sure like I serve them in this moment by making sure like it's a memorable experience for them. So I gotta turn it on, you know what I mean? I gotta make sure, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to walk away and be like, dang, bro, Susie's so much better online than he is in person. I wanna add value to that person by making sure like I'm gonna bring my best right now. And I love that. It's such a great opportunity. And it's just fun, and I'm humbled, bro. I'm like, why do people want to meet me, bro? I'm just a dude with a bad hairline. Like, but it's amazing, dude. It is amazing, bro. But it's so much easier for me to do that than in Discord. I think honestly, Discord makes you the most nervous. I'm my most myself in person. Sorry, online, on stream. I'm my most self, sheesh, words are hard. On stream, then in person, and then I think least on Discord. On Discord, bro, I get nervous, dude. You just gotta push past it, but I get nervous, bro. I do indeed. Coach, I remember the Discord call. I jumped in. It was 8 people, and there was no one talking for over 20 minutes. Then I said, what's everyone's favorite food? And then boom, instant friends. And honestly, bro, sometimes it just takes that one person who's just willing to be the one to say something. Willing to be the one to say something. Susie, do you guys remember the Skype days? Oh yeah, bro. Dude, when we first started at back then it was God Squad Church, Discord didn't exist. So when we needed to do voice calls and meetings and have a guest speaker that was not local, Skype was how we did it, bro. Skype was exactly how we did it. Dude, that feels like a bajillion years ago at this point, dude. Literally feels like a billion years ago. Photoshop, I'm typically a huge introvert. I wouldn't say that I'm a huge introvert. I am an introvert in how I relate to social stimulation. So for example, right, if I'm around people too much, it doesn't fuel me. It does take energy from me, which introverts can relate. And then I need to go retreat and be on my own and like away from everyone, like, which is partially tough for like what I do for a living, because oftentimes streaming for hours every day, and then when I'm off stream, I'm in meetings, I'm in one-on-one calls, and I'm pastoring people, and I'm answering DMs. So by the end of the day, I have exerted so much of my energy, like my social energy, that at night, oftentimes I'm like, yo, I need to recharge. But then at night is when people are in Discord chilling and hanging out. And then sometimes there's nights where I'm like, yo, I've got some time to go in Discord for a little bit. But I'm like, but I've already exerted all of my social energy for today. And so I'll sit there for like a few minutes and I'm like, yeah, bro, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have it, dude. Because I just talk all day long. And then night, like, it's like, nighttime and I'm like, I need to turn it off, dude. But it creates a dilemma for me because I'm like, but that's when people are available to actually hang out. But I've already been exhausting all my social energy literally all day. So that's why sometimes I kind of wish that I streamed at night rather than during the day. But my wife works during the day. And so if I worked at night and she worked during the day, we would never see each other. And so I think all of you should just quit your jobs. And then we can all just hang out during the day. I don't think I'm asking too much. I feel like it's a reasonable request. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just a reasonable ask. Maybe I'm wrong. I think it's reasonable. I think I'm being completely fair and logical, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Invincible lays before us, dead and defeated. And today, on May 5th, 2025, could be the day where we loot this boss and receive Invincible. We will approach this boss with confidence. Today is the day! We've looted this many times, we've had nothing. But this will be the one, coach. In 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! Nothing! Nothing, bro. Another disappointment. No mount. No loot. Alt F4. No, I'm going back in, so we're gonna try again. We're going back in, dude. Pick a different alt, go right back into it. Yo, Echo Truth is ready. I was here. Hi, YouTube. He's ready, dude. My man was ready, bro. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. He was ready, dude. No, well, let's take the Paladin, bro. Let's take the good old Paladin, shall we? Oh, Invincent, nothing. That's facts, dude. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Novo, I pug a lot, mostly based on times, but also because of social battery. Yeah, dude. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And I'll be honest, if I could just be fully transparent, there are times where I feel the pressure to be on Discord. Like there are times where I might, 1 or 2 nights a week, I'm like, yo, I've got an hour of free time, and I'm like, you know what, I could log on and play some WoW right now. And I want to log on. Maybe we just finished an event or a meeting or whatever, but I've drained all the social battery, right? And I will log on and I'm like, hey, I would like to play WoW and maybe do a key or two or whatever. But I feel the pressure of like, but if I log on WoW and I play and I don't join Discord because like my social energy is drained for the day and people see me online doing a key, then they'll be like, why is Susie doing a pug rather than playing with all of us that are hanging out in Discord? And so then I just won't even log on WoW because I'm like, it's kind of a bad look. So then sometimes I just won't even log on. I'll be like, all right, I'm just gonna go watch TV. But it's all the battle of the brain. All the battle of the brain. Because I understand it's not necessarily a bad look, but sometimes my brain just convinces me of things. Raid difficulty normal. Am I on 25? Heroic 25. Let's go, dude. Now, if I'm on my Paladin, maybe my RNG will be better. Maybe my RNG will be better. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Struzy, Dude, we have something similar in Final Fantasy where it's a wheel of rare rewards. Of course, I'm still a PLZ mount. I get die. Bro, I haven't played Final Fantasy in so long. I do miss it though. I definitely do miss. Why are all my add-ons off? Oh yeah, because I was doing something on stream. I forgot about that. I think that's it. Just do a quick reload. But sometimes, bro, I want to log on WoW, just like do a key, let's do a podcast. Chill, hang out, vibe. Add on Sod. Bro, I logged into Sod the other night. And I was like, yo, I think I'm going to do a, just do some sort of raid. But then I got into a Nax. And I was like, yo, I have time to do a quick Nax. But then the group that would actually accept me had barely any people in it. And I was like, yo, I have time to do this Nax. I don't have time to wait 45 minutes for this group to form. So then I logged on to retail to the key. I was like, yeah, I have some time, but I don't have that much time. Cause that's what dude, I love Sod about just raid logging, bro. Just logging in and just raid logging. Oh, it's just the best, dude. And healing in Sod is so much fun. I love it. I love it. The casual gaming these days, such a vibe, man. It just really is. Do me a favor, guys. Let me know in chat. What category would you put yourself in? Sweaty gamer or casual gamer? Which category? And actually, I saw Moon type something. I want to go back and read, but that might have been before I walked away. Yeah, I want to read this. Moon said, I was in a top 100 guild. Our raid schedule was 12 hours a week. That didn't include any of our research time, farming consumables, and then game added Mythic Plus, which added 1 or 2 more nights of content that people had done to keep up. Yeah, that's insane. That time commitment is literally wild. That is wild. That's insane. Yeah, like I can't. That's too much. Cripple says, Dad Gamer, dude. Let's go, man. Mag, my happiest times of gaming life was raid logging in Classic and then playing New World Good Times. Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. I agree, dude. I agree, bro. I totally agree, man. Doozy Dad Gamer for real. Let's go. Oh, Taco, we're doing a third night, overnight raid night. Third overnight raid night? Sheesh, bro. So you're sweaty, man. Kissy was formerly sweaty, but then I took a shower. Kaz, Oxalita says filthy casual. Coach says depend on the game. Casual for a while. You're super sweaty in that mobile game you play, though. That's for sure, dude. Struzy, casual out of doubt, but I've done extreme raids, savages, a skull, man. And sometimes casual doesn't have to mean skill level. Sometimes it just means time commitment. I know some people in this say they feel like casual is an insult, but like the reality is, like, even for me, who's more casual in WoW these days, like I'm still good at the game. I just don't play much of these high level stuff anymore. So I would consider myself now moving more in the casual direction, but I still got the skill. And there's a lot of people that are like that. Like, you're cracked at whatever game, you just either don't play it a ton, or you just don't play at the levels at which you could, but for whatever reason aren't. Like, casual definitely does not have to be like an insult. Absolutely. Combat Possum, casually sweating. I've leveled the monk from 30 to 60 yesterday just questing. Okay, this man's putting in some hours. I respect it. I respect it, dude. And you know, this conversation and like the direction that WoW is going, I think is really, it's honestly, it's eye-opening for me, because I'll be honest, guys, when I started Unity gaming, really my hope was like, this was one of the hopes that I set out. And I talked about it a lot as well, where so much of these gaming organizations and companies, for example, Liquid, Method, Echo, talking specifically about WoW, but really this apply honestly to like every single esports thing out there. They are not geared. They're not geared for the majority of players. First of all, they're not building community, right? Team Liquid does not exist to build community. It exists to win the race to world first, at least from the WoW standpoint. Like, they exist to win. They're an esports org. They don't exist to make friends. They don't exist for you to become friends with them. They exist to win games. And that's fine, nothing wrong with that. But the reality is, like, 99.9% of people, they don't benefit from it other than a viewer perspective. Allie, good to see you, friend. But like, I wanted to end toxicity and loneliness in the gaming community. And so I was very intentional. I was like, I want to build a place for the other 99%, not the top 1%, because the top 1%, first of all, it's just it's a smaller market, but also like, that's just where 99% of people are playing. And then I think somewhere along the lines, like, I started focusing on mythic rating and pushing high keys, because the competitive like person in me. And I think somewhere along the way, like, I kind of lost sight of that. And I was like, yo, what I do on stream and the things that I'm doing, like, I say that I want to serve the other 99%, but then all the stuff that I'm doing is the top one, like the top 1%. It's like they kind of contradict one another. So now that I'm seeing WoW make more things applicable to the, the more casual player, I'm playing more casually. It's almost been eye-opening for me. It's like, dude, I think you kind of lost sight of like what you even set out to do in the first place. And so it's been very eye-opening for me recently, if you're thinking about that. I'm like, at what point did you kind of lose sight why you created all this in the first place? Not that both can't exist, but like, where has my focus been? Like, I would love for Unity to continue to have a mythic raid team for those who want to do that. But the reality is, like, most people just aren't mythic raiding. Just statistically, most people are not mythic raiding. And so that's just been what's been kind of on my mind, because I want to serve the gaming community, man. But we have to be laser focused on what we're actually trying to do. That's been something I've been thinking about. Suzy Live, very much aboard for that. I think a lot of people are, man. A lot of people are, dude. People are just looking for friends, man. Like, some people want to play video games at a super high sweaty level. Absolutely. But statistically, most people just want to chill and make friends. Just most people. Long day after work, they got enough stress in their life, and the thought of like being super sweaty for them is just more stressful. And they're like, nah, dude, I'm just looking to vibe. Garrus, we are farming the Invincible Mount. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Dun, dun. Let's go. But Mag, it's also eye-opening hearing you mention that statement about like my happiest times and you even said my happiest times in gaming. That's a big deal, bro. Happiest times in gaming were raid logging in Classic WoW and playing New World. Yeah, bro. There's a lot on the mind, man. A lot on the mind, dude. In some ways, I think I lost sight of it a little bit.
I was not at the rally. The soldiers who survived told me.
Interesting. Ox, I'm fine with only ever rating normal to make friends and enjoy my time.
He died a hero's death. He deserves a hero's
think there's a. Do me a favor. Let me know in chat. How many of y'all would say, and let me finish my entire sentence before you answer. How many of y'all would say in chat right now that you're in a place in life where you would agree with the statement of like, bro, I'd be down to just do like a normal raid once in a while just to make friends and hang out, not worry about getting super tons of gear and all that kind of stuff. Like, how many of y'all would say like you wouldn't agree with that statement? I'm down to just do normal, make some friends, dude. Because just statistically at what we've looked at today, seems like that's actually the majority of people. Tren Novo says easy. Ox says my work schedule is changing to night shift in June. Combat Palace, I'm 100% agree. Because honestly, I think that's where I'm heading, bro. I think that's where I'm heading, dude. Like, chaos raids for me have become the creme de la creme, dude. Chaos raids and normal classic raids have become just the creme de la creme of Vibe City, dude. Absolute Vibe City. Come on.
Got a new follow.
Fan, welcome, my friend. Fan, you're an absolute S-tier literal living legend. Welcome. My name is Pastor Susie. Pleasure to meet you. And on this channel, we're on a mission to end toxicity and loneliness in the gaming community. I'm glad you're stopping by. If you like lurking, hey, feel free to lurk. But if you like talking in chat, feel free to let us know maybe what part of the world you're from, what games you like to play. And I want to invite you to join our Unity Gaming Discord. Come stop by. We'd love to have you. We are farming the Invincible Mount. And hoping to get it. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens, man. Garrus, I'd agree. The chilling aspect of raiding has been steamrolled lately. Yeah, I mean, I just want to make friends, have friends, enjoy time. The problem is, like, everyone defines enjoy their time differently, right? So for some people, they really got that competitive spirit, man. They're like, dude, if I'm not mythic raiding, then I'm not enjoying my time. Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. Yep. Look at this legend dropping the good old prime. Yo, fan, I appreciate you. You are an S-tier human being. And here's the deal. Everybody that subscribes to the channel, I need to introduce you to Esteban. Esteban is our head penguin butler. Here's the deal. And everybody that subs to the channel gets to live in what we call the Penguin Palace. Here's the deal. You're going to walk in that front door with your bags in the lobby. Esteban and the Penguin Butlers are going to grab your bags, and from this moment on, you're not going to lift a finger. They're going to bring you up to your room in the Penguin Palace, give you your own high-end gaming PC, unlimited amounts of advanced GG, a healthy source of energy to keep you fueled and focused. You get your own high-end luxury gaming chair, brought to you by TechnoSport, and literally anything that you need, friend. All you got to do is just ring the Butler bell, and the Penguins, they just come a waddling. I appreciate you, friend. Guys, can we get some hearts in the chat for the newest sub? New follow and Insta Prime. You love to see it. You love to see it. Come on now. Novo, anywhere I can meet good people and just mesh, I'm into it, dude. I have no time for the mind game, bro. I respect that, man. Yo, we ain't getting any younger, chat. You know what I mean? We just ain't getting any younger, bro. Allie, at the moment, I barely have time to game, and so when I do, I want to have a good time with friends and relax. I know I don't play WoW, but I'd rather relax and have a good time. But I think casual is the way to go, dude. I mean, if I'm being honest with you. I think just the amount of people that's just what they want. I think it's just statistically true. Especially from what I'm reading in chat today. Absolutely. And I think at some point I let my own personal desire to play the game competitively rob me from being able to serve the way that I would like to. But it's also, you know, also crappy to not play the game the way that you want to play it, just so you can help other people. So I'm kind of glad that I'm just kind of like fading away from that, where I also just kind of want to play casually. Trent, being a sweat started to feel like gaming was homework and not fun. I'm a casual Andy, dude. Let's go, bro. Casuals unite! Oh, casuals unite, dude. Yeah, see, I don't know what you're talking about, Suze. I have been 29 for 23 years, and I'm totally gonna go back to 28 or 27 next year. Yeah, see, she doesn't age. She just gets younger every year. Come on now. Oh, let's go. Fan, what are you looking for helping in the game, my friend? We've got a lot of great opportunities. We do mythics together, raids together. We have mentors that answer questions about how to play your class. Like, if there's some sort of help that you need, I'd love to see if we can help you in some way, shape, or form. Let me know what you're looking for, friend. Coach, honestly, bro, casual PvP would be my dream, dude. Like, just doing battlegrounds. Oh, bro. I love battlegrounds. I'm telling y'all, if y'all start getting into some battlegrounds together, y'all will catch me, dude. Addicted. I love WoW PvP so much, bro. So much. And honestly, I wish I did arena more. And I don't even have to, like, super sweaty, just push towards arena. I'm sorry, push towards gladiator. But just doing arena is fun. Arena may be the one area I'm like, I don't know if I can do arena casually. It pulls out the sweat in me. I don't know. I haven't done it in a while, so we would see. We would see. But doing battlegrounds together, oh my goodness. 5 friends in a Discord and just going in and just, I don't even care if we win, dude. It's just fun. Like, it's just fun, dude. It just is so much fun. And I stinking love it, bro. Oh my. Oh, coach, you better believe it and be there. Yeah, if you guys don't know, in the Unity Gaming Discord, if you guys are ever wondering what events and stuff we have going on in the community, all you got to do is go to the Discord and go to the very, very top. It's the first channel. Go to events. You'll see all the events happening in the community. But one of the ones that coach is talking about is on the 24th. Let me scroll down to it. May 11th. Gotta go further. We have a lot of events. They just posted all of them. Is this one right here, okay? Brawl of the Ancients PvP. This is going to be a ton of fun. Step into a custom crafted war zone where factions clash beyond rules in Azeroth. In this epic PvP showdown, players will face off in a battleground forged by the community for the community. Capture objectives, dominate the field, and leave your mark in a battle where teamwork, tactics, and raw skill reign supreme. Unique mechanics, environmental hazards, and unpredictable power-ups will keep even seasoned gladiators on edge. Bro, this is going to be a ton of fun, dude. I am absolutely going to be there. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, dude, I love this game so much, man. Dude, I think I'm just going to full send the cash, dude. I think I'm just going to full send the cash, bro. That means we'll have to bring back a little rating rewind. Woo! Rating rewind was a blast, bro. Rating rewind was a blast. And you know what makes so much sense, too? Is, I don't know if you guys know, it's been posted in the Discord a few times, but I did an event, I don't know, a year and a half ago, the Naked Raid, okay? And we literally just in-game just took off all of our clothes. But you have like undergarments, you have underwear and stuff, right? So you're not really naked, but we called it the Naked Raid just for fun. And we went and just did old raids. Did old raids, and someone in the raid, I didn't even know, they were recording the raid we did, and they posted it on video, and it got, that's right, they posted it on Facebook, and it got thousands and thousands and thousands of views. And every now and then that same video resurfaces and more people find it, and the comments are like, dude, this seems like such a fun community and like so great. But dude, we were naked doing BWL, which is a level 30 raid. You know what I mean? Like, and so part of me almost kicks myself, and I'm like, Susie, at what point when you built Unity for the other 99%, you saw the fruitfulness of things like Rating Rewind that Coach says his favorite memory, Cal Alexander loved. You did that type of stuff, and it was always popping. At what point did you then think that becoming a Mythic Raider and pushing super high keys and getting 3K IO was the strat? And so I kind of look back now and I'm kind of like, I don't know like what I was thinking. You know what I mean? So it's just, you live and you learn, but just like look at the fruit, you know what I mean? Sometimes I kick myself a little bit. Combat, the calendar says I'm 35. My humor says I'm 13. My body died sometime around the building of the pyramids. This dude pulls his back picking up a pillow. Dude, relatable. Absolutely relatable. I feel that, dude. On a deep level. Hey, TV antenna. Yo, TV antenna, I'm ready. I just checked. Hydrate. I was like, antenna joined. There's probably a hydrate waiting for me. There it is. Antenna, I got you. Hey now. Come on. Let's go. Hope you and Amanda are doing well. Are you settling in the new place? We are. We love the new place. It is fantastic. We love it. We'll probably be here for a couple years, and then we'll buy a house in the area. But we love it. It's got everything we need. At least as of right now with no kids. If we ever had children, we would need a little more space. But we're good. Just the two of us. The wife has an office. I have an office. We're good. We're good. We love it. We love it, love it, love it. And it's just the Pacific Northwest. Just amazing. And I will say that Salem, Oregon, compared to other places in the Pacific Northwest, is a lot more affordable. I'm not going to say it's cheap to live here because it's not. But compared to like Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, it's a lot more doable. It just is. And I really enjoy it. It's beautiful. And this is where we're parking, setting up shop. We'll be here for a long time. Long time. Let's go, man. Hoagies, buy some land in between where you and I are. The problem is fiber, dude. I need fiber, man. And getting fiber routed to your house is mad money, bro. Mad money. Now, if I were a big streamer and made, like a lot of money, the one thing that I would do is I would build a house for my wife and I a little bit more remote, like near the woods, because my wife just loves the woods and the trees and the water and everything. Like if I could just build a house in the woods, I don't even care if it's near people. Like I don't need like a ton of acreage and like, all that stuff, but just to be near that. But then I could pay to get fiber routed to it. I would. But the good internet's too important for what my wife and I do for a living. I just need it. Especially after last year, where for the first time I didn't have good internet. Oh, dude, we're never doing that again, bro. We are never doing that again, bro. Now, we didn't know we were getting bad internet because we got lied to, but it's too important, bro. Having good internet again since moving here has been such a breath of fresh air. Work out sometimes, dude. How the heck are you, man? It's good to see you, bro. Dude, because you're here, dude, the RNG has gone up at least by 20%, dude. At least 20%. Combat Possum. Just for picking up a pillow, question mark? Bro, I'll wake up dead if I sleep with the wrong pillow. That's my wife, man. My wife sleeps just a little bit wrong on a pillow. Dude, she wakes up and it's a disaster, dude. That was her yesterday. Actually, she's still She's still got a migraine from it right now. Crazy, man. She feels better than yesterday, but it's rough, dude. She has to like switch her pillow every 3 days. It's wild, dude. Hoagies, we were looking for 5 to 10 acres when we first moved out here. Hopefully it's still in my future. It wasn't at the time 4 years ago. Yeah, I mean, dude, 10 acres out here though, bro. Ooh, that's at least it's more than $5. I'll put it that way. More than $5, dude. That's for real, man. Coach, I'll be streaming probably to about noon. I want to try to help take care of my wife too. She's not feeling well, man. Coach, I've had the same 400 pillows for 5 years. You have 400 pillows? I'm not sure what you mean. But yeah, dude, when we stayed out here in January, we came out here to speak at the conference, and that was when we decided we wanted to actually live here. But we rented a Airbnb for our wedding anniversary. You have a $400 pillow, Coach? Dude, respect, bro. Massive respect. Yeah, we rented an Airbnb, and the Airbnb was like in the woods in a nice little cabin house. And honestly, it was 5 minutes off of a main road. Not even 5, probably 3 minutes off of a main road with like, you know, stores and coffee shops and restaurants. I was like, this place is a dream. It was in the woods, surrounded by trees. There was a creek in the backyard. It was magical. And I was like, bro, but the internet was bad. But I was like, bro, if a place like this could have fiber and I could afford to live here, I would buy a house like this and stay for the rest of my life, dude. It was like the dream, and it wasn't very big. It was a modest home, but just, it was the outdoors, bro. Oh my goodness, dude. It was magical. And I was like, if I get fiber here, dude. But that was closer to Portland. It was near Mountain Hood. So I was like, I don't want to live in this area. But dude, a place like that though, wow. Absolute just chef's kiss, dude. Chef's kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We will approach this mount with confidence. Lich King has died, and today will be the day that he will drop invincible. In 3, in 2, in 1. Invincible! This game, dude! It doesn't want to drop me invincible. I've done this 3 or 4 times today, and guess what? We're doing it a 5th, dude. We're doing it a 5th. Log out. We're trying it again, bro. I'm committed. I'm committed to gaining this mountain, dude. Make it a commitment right now. You will not see me stream another piece of content till I get this mount. Don't believe it. It's not true. I take it back. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. You know what's so funny, guys? Some of y'all are gonna laugh, okay? This is a few years ago. It's a few years ago when I was farming Ashes of Alar. And I was joking, okay? I was joking, just making a joke, where I said on stream, if Ashes of Alar dropped, because remember, I had done it hundreds of times over the course of like 7.5 years. And I said, if Ashes of Alar drops, I'll become a full-time WoW streamer. And it dropped, dude. And it dropped, dude. I said I'll become, Calexander was there, live in the moment. And here's the deal. People like, Susie, you didn't keep your promise. False. I did keep my promise, just like 3.5 years later. But I never said when. I never said like tomorrow I'll become a full-time WoW streamer. I just said I'll become one. And I did. So I would say I kept my word. I would say I kept my word. Allie, have a great day, friend. Need to apply for some more jobs where I pass out for the work in the morning. Have a great rest of the day. Allie, God bless you. Praying God's blessing and will over you. For you and the new job opportunity. Absolutely. Yo, by the way, guys, over the weekend, I did farm the transmog. for my druid, and I did not fully finish the where's appearances sets. I didn't get the boots. The boots drop off a world boss, and I didn't feel like looking for it. But I did finish this awesome druid transmog set, bro. Do you see how beautiful this is, bro? Come on, dude. Like, what are we even talking about here, dude? Oh, Frost, they must run it again, dude. We're about to run it back again, my guy. Yo, fan, thank you so much. I appreciate the luck. Absolutely a legend. So, fan, you're just watching. Used to obsessively play for years, and I miss it. Haven't had the time to play for years, and now I'm working from home today so I can watch. We'll tell you what. If you're looking to get back in the game, fan, we would love to give you a place to belong. We have a great community called Unity Gaming, and if you want, if you're looking for a place to come just hang out, make some friends, and do some chill content, we would love to get you plugged in. I mean that. Let's go. Hey, Calexander, what's the expression? Dang, she's coming for me. Delayed obedience is disobedience. Dang, she's coming for me. So delayed keeping your word is not keeping your word. I got nothing to say for myself. I've been caught red-handed. Cal, I appreciate you, friend. Oh, what a legend. Let me make sure I'm in the right thing. So raid difficulty, heroic, and 25. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Bro, race me the entrance. I'm already here, dude. Frosty, are you doing it right now too, bro? I'm on. Dude, I'll race you to Lich King, bro. I will race you to Lich King. Let's go. Dun, dun. Wait, Kissy, are you saying that this transmog that I have is your favorite transmog for Druid? My favorite, honestly, is the tier 2 remastered, like the HD version, but I didn't farm it, unfortunately. Feels bad. Oh, nice, it is. Yeah, I think it's legit. I think it's super legit. I think I might do this at Cat, because then I can AoE. Oh, I can AoE and actually move faster. This Cat form moves, I think it's what, 20% faster? Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Get off me, bruh. Oh, bro, I punched him midair. That felt kind of amazing, dude. That felt kind of amazing. Ox, you got all the T2 sets remastered, and I don't even like? Dude. Hurts me. I didn't get a single one. I didn't get a single one, bro. A single one. And I'll be honest, dude, to bring this conversation back to the conversation I just had was because I was like, dude, like, if I felt that pressure of like, dude, if I don't do let's call it, if I don't do like high-end mythics on stream, like, who's gonna want to watch? And I'm just realizing, like, with everything we've been talking about, bro, it's like there's already 100 million streamers, obviously exaggerating, on Twitch doing high keys, man. They're already doing it. And I think people are looking for more than just another streamer who just does the same thing everyone else is already doing, bro. You know what I mean? I think people are looking for something different. Combat Possum, anyone else loving the TMNT theme stuff in the trading post? Oh, I gotta check it out. I actually have not checked out the trading post. You know what I mean? I gotta do it. Yes, so if anyone's looking for my keyboard and mouse, you can actually just type keyboard, exclamation point keyboard, and exclamation point mouse. I use the Corsair Scimitar mouse with 12 buttons. I love it. I can't even imagine playing WoW without it these days. And then my keyboard is the Corsair K65 RGB rapid fire with silver speed switches. That's a mouthful, dude. Tis a mouthful. For sure, dude. What's up, Pastor CT? God bless me, guy. How you doing, man? Dude, speaking of sweaty players, Pastor CT is such an insanely high-level, sweaty Rizke player, dude. This man is literally a beast. Click Filet, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, homie. This man, I call him Jeff Bezos of RuneScape. This dude has so much money in game. It's wild, bro. It's wild, bro. Dude, I should be fishing sharks right now, dude. I'm throwing, dude. I am straight up throwing, bro. For real. So combat, there's a bunch of different colored head wraps, masks, with the matching leg wrappings, and there's a turtle shell back transmog. Hey now. I'm about to go check it out. Click play. I get the feeling WoW will go forever. I honestly, I think it'll go for a long time. And here's why, dude. It's Blizzard's big cash cow. Like, they make so much money off this game. And unless they really, 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 really start making the game suck hardcore, there's just too many people who just love it, man. Like, there's just too many people who love this game, bro. Like, and that has been proven by even the facts when WoW was not really in like a great spot, but it was at least decent. People kept playing it. I think WoW's in a really good spot right now, but there were years where it wasn't. And guess what? People kept playing it because they've just always played it. Like, some people just keep playing it because it's like they have so many hours in the game and so many years that they're just like, I can't even quit now. I'm too invested. I'm at the point of no return. You know what I mean? And that's just going to continue to be true. Like, it just is. And the longer the game goes on, I think just the worse that's going to be. Past CT, you've inspired me. Analog ended. Oh, yeah. Hundreds of dollars spent. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, dude. Like, for real, bro. Some people, like, they're too invested, bro. Too invested. Like, they can't give up now, man. They can't do it. I'm talking Frosty, don't you catch up, bro. Don't you catch up, bro. But here's the deal, man. I'm gonna go fishing. Harpoon right there, dude. Easy. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna try putting on a different monitor than I normally do. Quick play, is it remastered versus classic? If so, will it ever see an overhaul again? So there is a, what, do you mean for RuneScape or do you mean for WoW? What the heck just happened? Oh yeah, I can't go past it. For WoW, yeah, there's two versions of, well, there's actually multiple versions of WoW. But there is retail WoW, which is the far, modern extreme. Then there's classic WoW, which is the far old extreme. Then there's a middle ground called Season of Discovery, which feels more like classic, but then it has new features. And there's just something for everyone at this point. Something for everyone at this point. Oh, shoot. Ox, I never thought of that. Dude, imagine me just putting old school RuneScape on that back monitor and it just plays behind me all day. I'd have to play it on my other computer because that monitor is my streaming computer. But that'd actually be hilarious, dude. I don't think it'd be as visually appealing, but that'd be kind of funny, man. Man, that's so real. Even after years of not playing, nothing calms me down more than like the music from Northrend. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It becomes a huge part of your life whether you want it to or not. There are so many things about WoW that are just so nostalgically ingrained in so many of us. Just from so many years of just, man, these like super formative years of our life, right? Because it's more than just like I loved the game, but it's like I played it during such a iconic time in my life, being a teenager. And a lot of times what people don't realize what's happening is they love that time of their life because they remember back to a time of life that was for some people, way less stress, like way more stress-free than life is now. A time where they had nothing to do but hang out with their friends and laugh. And part of us miss the ease of what childhood was like compared to adulthood. Now, obviously, some people didn't have a great childhood, so that's unfortunate. But there's a part of that I think on some level, a lot of us long for, you know? We long for it. Oh, Frost, I'm not even looting, bro. I'm committed to beating you. And if looting's gonna slow me down, then I don't want it. I don't want it, bro. I don't even want it. Come on, get them over here. Bro, big dead. Come on, close that door. Close that door. Starfall everything, dude. Yeah, get over here. Druids are so sick, dude. Their multiple cat forms are so legit. Dude, I was scrolling through YouTube the other night, and I found this guild. Their guild was called, I think, Legacy 30. And it was a VOD of a guy on YouTube streaming. Why won't you open? Do I have to loot the boss for you to open or something? Huh? Why won't you open?
It was nothing, Your Majesty. Just.
Or is there RP?
I'm proud of my king.
Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so their guild is called Legacy 30, and there were people. There was a guild in retail WoW, so this was not classic, okay? Retail WoW, and they capped themselves at level 30. So it was basically like raiding Rewind for those who remember that. And I think they had a raid team of like 7, and they were going through and doing the Wrath of the Lich King raids, but in retail WoW, and they just didn't let themselves go above a certain eye level. And so it was basically retail WoW. Raiding Rewind. And I was like, dude, I watched it for like 10 minutes. I was like, dude, this is legit. I wish, oh my goodness, guys. Freaking Blizzard, man. They just need to give us the option to do old raids with the press of a button. Final Fantasy has had this for years. You can just queue up with your friends, a full raid team. It downscales you to that raid, and you do the raid at like a normal difficulty. And then if you want, you can actually upscale it and do it on a super hard mode. And you can, as a Final Fantasy player, you can explore every raid the game has ever had and actually do it on a normal difficulty, where you actually need to dodge mechanics and like heal each other, and tanks have to pop cooldowns. It's like doing a real raid, and you can do it for everyone that's ever existed. But still, Blizzard doesn't want to put it in the game, dude. Bro, do you know the amount of community events we could have if we could literally just go through and do old raids together? We could relive every raid in the whole game together with the press of a button. That'd be crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Swifter, sadly, they struggle with the scaling time walking currently, so kind of scared to see how that would turn out. I agree they'd have to do it well, but I'm like, why can't you do it well? I mean, I don't know anything about game design, so I don't want to say like it should be easy, but all I'm going to say is Final Fantasy figured it out. Now, granted, Final Fantasy is an 8-player, way less classes, and there's no specs. So balancing is definitely different in WoW than Final Fantasy. I do understand that. And again, I don't design games, so I don't want to be like, it should be so easy, bro, when I don't know what I'm talking about. But all I'm saying is like, you have the resources to pay somebody to figure it out. So I'm like, figure it out, dude. And if you don't currently have an answer, you have the money to pay someone to get an answer. Do it, bruh. Do it, do it, do it. Because that would just be so cool, dude. That would be so cool, man. Pastor T, you've just ordered Domino's and a 2-liter Coke Zero. You've loaded up RuneScape on your PC. No school tomorrow. Your parents don't care if you stay up all night long. A perfect winter night. You're 41 years old. The year is 2025. Dude, I did not expect the ending, bro. I did not expect the ending. I was waiting for, like, you know, you're a child and it's fantastic. Dude, it's so great. You queued that up so well. You have no school tomorrow, obviously, because you're 41 years old. That's 10 out of 10, dude. That's 10 out of 10. Your parents don't care if you stay. It's making more sense the more I think about it. That's good stuff, dude. That is good stinking stuff, bro. I vibe with that. Oh, let's go, man. What's the Final Fantasy price at the moment? I think it's $11 a month if you only want like one server or something, one character server or whatever, and then 15 if you want more options. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember, to be honest. But yeah, I do remember the sub for Final Fantasy being less than World of Warcraft. It is definitely less money. Yeah, RuneScape costs less money, as I think it should. Final Fantasy costs less money. Even though I think Final Fantasy could charge the full 15 and get away with it. But, and the World of Warcraft is 15. So $12.99 for 8 tunes max, $15.99 for unlimited. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did the $12.99. Chick-fil-A, lots of raids, I take it. I will say, if I'm being honest, I prefer the raiding in Final Fantasy actually even more than I prefer the raiding in World of Warcraft. Yeah, I think the raiding in that game is absolutely phenomenal. And if I'm being honest as well, I think Final Fantasy raiding makes it a little bit easier for, how do I want to say this? Like, social engagement during raiding, because raiding in that game is 8 people, and 8 people in a Discord is a lot more manageable for just conversation, you know? When you get 30 people in a Discord and people are actually trying to talk, it gets a little crazy. So what happens in WoW is, for the most part, a few people are talking and mostly everyone's just listening because of that reason, right? 30 people in a call, like it's just too many humans, you know? So I really enjoy the 8-player raid. I think it makes for a more social experience. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. I don't know if any of y'all, unless you've been on a raid team, I don't know if any of y'all have been in a voice call with 30 people at the same time, but it's just too many people. And so most people just end up listening, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking to be able to, like, really talk to everyone and get to know everyone and, like, get a word in, 30 people is it's a lot, man. It's a lot, bro. It really is. But when I'm on Discord and raid, honestly, I like just kind of sitting back and listening. I like just kind of being a fly on the wall. I enjoy that a lot. But it's because I do so much talking throughout the day that when I'm done for the day, I'm like, dude, I'm ready to sit back and vibe, dude. I'm ready to sit back and vibe. Coach, I talk too much during a raid. It depends on the raid environment. If it's a super sweaty raid where it's like, hey, everyone pipe down, only raid leaders talking, then that's different. But if it's a casual, chill environment, I love talking during raid. Like, I love when people are, like, laughing and cracking jokes. I also don't want to die all the time either because no one's paying attention. But that's why I kind of like, dude, let's just do some normal and, like, talk and crack jokes and let's bring our alts and just have some fun while we're all just kind of laughing it up. Like, that has become a very just enjoyable experience for me these days, where we're vibing out, dude. Vibing out and chilling, and bosses are kind of just dying in the background. Like, I love that, dude. A whole lot. Pastor T should watch some of the OSRS man Cox raids off stream sometime. Wild experience. I've seen some of it, dude. RuneScape lets you raid with 100 people. 100. And yes, it is absolutely as wild as you think. Can you even fit that many people in a Discord call? I don't think you can. There's a limit. I don't know what that limit is, but I think it's below 100. I'm pretty sure it's below 100. I do know that if you have one person with a camera on or sharing their screen, you can only have 25 people in total. If no one has a camera or sharing their screen, not including the stage feature has a much higher cap, but just a normal voice room. I don't know what the cap is. Grin, did you Google it? 99 only? Okay, might be 99. To be honest, I don't know. So that, wait, Mag, there's no limit? Is this like a nitro versus non-nitro thing? Or is there just actually no limit? Because that would be kind of insane, bro. Sounds like a cool experiment. All right, everyone, I need 100 of you to get on Discord right now. We're going to test this right here. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer. I've never needed to have 100. Whoa! There was one time. We won't talk about that one time. There was one time we had 150 people listening in on the conversation, but we won't go there. Pivot! LOL. Yeah, let's break Discord for a day, dude. Let's just break Discord for a day. My goodness. Dun, dun, dun. Bro, I'm going to do this 4 times today and still not get this mount. Dude, boomkins are so cool, dude. Like, I know they're just a flopping penguin. I love them, dude. And I will say, a scythe, in my opinion, coolest weapon in the game. Period. I just really like scythes. So, like, past the CT, it has been a dream of mine to have the scythe in RuneScape one day. Now, my bank account can't afford it. My RuneScape bank cannot afford a scythe. Unless, what are they going for these days? Back in the day, they were like over $1 billion, and I was like, I can't. I ain't got that, bro. I ain't got it, bro. I ain't got it. Sheesh. Wait. Saying scythe is my dream. Have the holy kit. One, but haven't gotten the same kit. Wait. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the first scythe that came out, right? Did you never get that? There's no way, bro. You're way too cracked. I've never had it. Oh, bro. Boomkin rotation is so fun. I love it. Hard mode Theater of Blood have kits that go on the site. They look way better. Really, bro. I gotta Google this. OSRS saying scythe. Let me see what it looks like. Oh shoot, bro. That thing is sick, dude. So can you not buy it? Is it just only a drop? That's got to be it. Otherwise, you'd have it by now. For sure, dude. Oh, it's an untradeable rare drop. What's the drop chance? Probably insane. Probably a ton. Ladies and gentlemen, after many attempts, today will be the day that we receive Invincible. We will loot this boss in 3, 2, 1. Invincible! This game hates me, bro. This game actually hates me, bro. And is never going to give me this mount. Oh, dude, it's the next one. It's the next attempt, dude. It's the next attempt, dude. I think I got the pet here, didn't I? Yeah, I got a pet, dude, but I already... Wait, did I not have this pet? I thought I had... Yeah, I have 3 of them. Feels bad. Frosty, if you get this, I will throw up, dude. I will actually throw up, my guy. And that's straight facts, dude. Whoa, what is this teleport? To Light's hammer? Hey, now. That famous line, that famous gamer line. GG, go again. GG, go again, dude. Oh, it's so true, dude. GG, go again, bro. My goodness, man. When in the RP of Lich King, bro. Just saying, you said you were gonna beat me, and then you didn't, bro. So, what's going on here, dude? What's going on here, bro? Pass CT, Holy Kits is 1 out of 100. I've gotten 4. Sang Kits is 1 out of 150. I've gotten 0, and the Sang Dust Pet Transmog is 1 out of 275. Oh, you got that? Sheesh, this man's cracked out of his mind, dude. Man is cracked out of his mind, bro. You know, RuneScape is just such a great community game too, bro, for those who play like the rating and stuff, because like CT, is it relatively simple for you to take a like someone that's trying to get into it through for the first time? I would assume if you've got some people who are geared, like you could teach a new friend to come through, right? Or is it like, nah, dude, only sweats? Okay, so Cox and TOA can teach people so easy with 75 combat stats. Dude. Bro, so hold on. Well, first of all, yo, old, welcome, my friend. Bro, I appreciate the fantastic follow. God bless. My name is Pastor Susie, and this community, Unity Gaming, we're on a mission to bring an end to toxicity and loneliness in the gaming community. I'm glad it's done, my friend. If you like lurking, feel free to keep on doing so, but if you like talking in chat, hey, let us know maybe what part of the world you're from, what games you like to play. I'd love to connect. Thanks for being a friend. I appreciate you. Let's go. So let me see this. So are you talking about, let's talk about me, okay, in my RuneScape account, which is nothing worth bragging about. I've had it for a long time, and I've played super casual, nothing too crazy. Love the game, but definitely wouldn't consider myself to be like super cracked or super high level or anything, right? Let's take a look at my RuneScape account. Do you think someone like me, if I had someone like you, could take me through? Here are my stats. I know they're probably small and hard to see. 86 attack, 90 strength, 81 defense, 85 range, 85 mage, 99 prayer, 88 HP. You think I could do Theater of Blood? Obviously, like if I learn how, for sure. And what are the raids in the game right now? I know there's Chamber of Xerix, which I have done Chamber of Xerix a few times. Really cool, actually. Then there is Theater of Blood. I've never done Theater of Blood. I may have actually done a boss or two in Theater of Blood. And then Tombs of a Masket. I don't think I know what Tombs of a Masket is. Hold on. Do I actually even know? Tombs of a Masket. Old school RuneScape. Yeah, what is this?
I want to get into raid.
Have I seen this before? Oh, yes, I've seen this just on Twitch. I've never done it. But I was like, I don't even remember what this is. Yeah, I've seen this. Okay. Oh, Past CT Chambers has a challenge mode. Theater has hard mode. And Tombs has scaling up of difficulty. Bro, don't get me addicted to RuneScape, dude. Don't get me addicted to RuneScape, bro. Guys, RuneScape is such a fun game, man. It just is so good. Like, it's just such a chill game to play. I love leveling up the skills. Oh, it's just such a good time, dude. Such a good time. Yo, Pastor T, do you remember what option it is to scale up your UI inside of RuneLite? I can't remember. No, it's not stretched mode. Is it resizable scaling? Is this it? No. And no, stretch mode is when I'm... Oh, maybe this is it. Maybe that actually is it. And then, yeah, maybe that is it. Okay, sick. And then the sick graphics. What's that plug-in for the sweet graphics to make your graphics look way better? I tried to find it recently and then I gave up after like 30 seconds. I didn't exactly put in a lot of effort. So it's not popping up for me. 117? Because you don't have to download it, right? It's just... Is it a GPU? Oh. They just changed it to GPU then. And then can I change draw distance? Oh yeah, bro. Oh, bro, check that out, dude. Guys, look how much better this looks. Okay? Than this. Actually, yeah, I think I do still need the 117. Yeah, let me download it. 117, install. I'm installing it. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, bro. This one is nice. This one's real nice, dude. Do I even need the GPU one on then? Probably not, huh? Oh, it's already off, sick. Yeah, this one. Yeah, bro. This is what I was thinking. Look at the difference between this and that. That is a and look at the world. Now that is what I'm talking about, dude. Sheesh, bro. Yeah, dude. Yeah, HD is better for people who enjoy graphics. Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. And so quickly, I think the game is fun because it's super chill. There's so many goals that you can work on. You can play the game in what people call AFK. And what I mean by that is, see how I just sent my guy to fish? I don't really have to do anything for a little while. You're just going to keep fishing for me as I'm working on my fishing skill. There are quests, dungeons, raids, so much gear to farm. Like, this game will keep you busy if you want to for tens of thousands of hours. If you want. Like, and so many people play this game AFK the way I do. But there's so many active ways to play the game as well. It's just, it's so much, it's just so enjoyable, dude. But you know what I've never really had, though? I've never really had, like, a community to play with. I've just kind of played by myself, bro. Yo, Fade, get out of here, dude. Dude, WoW looks so bad these days, man. Why do they downgrade their graphics? Fade, have you ever given RuneScape a try, bro? I love that game, man. I stinking love that game, bro. Love it, dude. Dun, 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 dun. So good. You know, one thing, friends, I gotta figure out. It's on my list for today. I gotta figure out how to get TikTok chat, man. TikTok changed their settings so that now the way that I read TikTok chat, it doesn't work anymore. And so I gotta figure out how to get it to work, bro. I gotta figure out how to get it to work. Bump, bump, bump. CT, we're gonna make it happen, bro. I need the hard carry, dude. I need the hard carry, bro. It does indeed, man. Yo, there's a liquid player right there. That's one of the cool parts of Planet Illidan, dude. Just a liquid player, just out in the wild, bro. It's literally just out in the wild. It's amazing. No, Frost, I think that was my last one, bro. that was the last one, my guy. Indeed, good sir. For real. Fife and Tankful enjoyed Iron Man. They still do that, don't they? But I couldn't kill cows and goblins and I gave Yeah, I feel that, dude. I feel that, bro. That's like such an iconic memory for me. Killing cows in front of Lumbridge, dude. The goblins. I remember. First time logging in, dude. I remember. So good, bro. Quick flay, I got you with that hydrate. I got you. You didn't just kill them, they probably killed you too, bro. Facts, dude. They probably killed you too, man. Oh, Mimiron's head, dude. Let's go. Even though I literally showed that mount earlier today. Forgot I had it. Literally forgot I had it, bro. Come on, RuneScape guy. Keep fishing. Keep fishing. Bro, you know what, dude? Coach, you're so... Oh, the Warglaives, dude. The stinking Warglaives, bro. Sheesh. Here's a question. If you have the Warglaives, can you transmog them onto a Demon Hunter? I know you can't actually equip them, but can you transmog them on a Demon Hunter? Dude. That's insane. And I guess technically you only need one of them, right? You don't even need to get the offhand one. Bro, Crocdad, you can. I might have to add that to my farm list, dude. Because I want those Warglaives so bad. I honestly would probably wear it on my warrior. I probably would wear it on my warrior. Don't you have to do something with the time walking Black Temple raid to be able to transmog? Oh, so you can't just go back and get like the old one by farming BT and then transmog it? Or do you have to do something else? If my memory serves me correctly, only transmog is from time walking now. Oh, really, dude? Oh, I didn't know that. That I did not know. I was just thinking, I was like, yo, maybe I could just farm it. Let me Google this real quick. Can you transmog Warglaive of Azimuth? That's from 4 years ago. You need both glaives to drop on one character, then do Black Temple time walking, then you get the achievement and transmog. Is that how it works? To attain both, equip both at the same time to attain this achievement. Kill Illidan in the time walking version of Black Temple on any character. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I respect that. They still made it like super hard to get then. You need both to drop. So I'd have to farm it on my rogue then. Yeah. Well, no, warriors can wear this. Back in the day, I remember it dropped for warriors and rogues. Unless they change it. Warglaive of Azimuth. So here's the actual item. And oh, what? They've changed it. Now you can get it on a warrior, rogue, death knight, monk, and demon hunter. Oh, wow. Back in the day, it was only warrior and rogue. I know for sure. And Fade, you got it on a monk back in the day. Dude, death knights. Because, yeah, technically it's just a sword. Because warglaives didn't actually exist back then. And that's true. Death knights can wear swords. Well, paladins don't really wear one-handed swords, so that makes sense. Interesting. So I could farm it. This is even more chances to farm then. So I could farm my warrior, rogue, death knight, monk, and demon hunter every week then. Ooh. Ooh, brother. Oh yeah, Fade, the shield. I have the shield. The shield is, yeah, they call it, it's called the Bulwark of Azzinoth. Good. It's the best shield in the game, dude. Best shield. I wear it on my paladin. Yep, Bulwark of Azzinoth, dude. Oh, that's 10 out of 10. Oh, Hoagies, I think you're right. Yeah, it did say that. You have to get both on the same character. Sheesh. Yeah, this shield right here, bro. I wear it on every single tank that I use that has a shield. Oh, it's so good. But yeah, you can farm it on multiple until you get one on both, yeah. And then when you get it on one, then you probably just keep farming it on that character over and over and over and over and over again. Like if it dropped on my rogue, then I would probably stop farming my other characters and just stick with the rogue. But yeah, the once a week farm is rough, dude. The once a week farm. Dude, yeah, this would take forever, bro. Yeah, dude. That would be a farm and a half, man. Like, yeah, that would be quite the grind. Quite the grind for real, man. Sheesh. Yeah, no, and Black Temple is it's not a short raid. It takes a little while to get through it. Takes a little while to get through it, man, for sure, dude. Absolutely. It really does. Alrighty, homies. Well, we're gonna wind it down for the day. You guys have been absolutely incredible. I appreciate y'all's faces. Sorry that came in so loud. We're gonna wind down the stream the same way we do every day. I'd love just to get a chance just to pray for you. Hey, I know that not everyone who watches my stream believes in God the way that I do, and I respect the decision. But I just love to let people know every day I believe God loves you. I mean that. I believe God loves you so much more than you could ever imagine. And I just want you guys to know that there is a resource for you if you'd like it, to be able to explore more about faith. My wife and I lead a church for gamers online called the XP Church. And if you want to come level up in your faith, learn about God's love for you, if you want to be able to know God, experience community, really discover, like, what is your purpose? Like, what has God gifted you to do so that you can go out and actually in the world and make a difference? Like, that's what our church wants to help you do. Maybe you're here and you're like, hey man, I really like the WoW stuff, love the gaming, but don't want the faith. Then I'm going to put the Unity Gaming Discord in the chat for you. But if you're looking for a place where you can game and grow in your faith, that's where XP Church is going to be. And I'd love to invite you. And I would just love to pray a prayer over you, because wherever you might find yourself in your spiritual journey, maybe you believe in God already. Maybe you're on the fence about believing him. Maybe you absolutely deny that he's real. Wherever you might find yourself. And I just believe that God offers hope, peace, and joy that if you were to believe is real, I would want for you. I'd want for you, if that's your choice. But I know people are struggling, hurting, going through difficulty, and I would love to just pray God's peace over you. Absolutely. God, I just thank you so much for every person that's here. And the truth is, God, that we all come from different backgrounds, different walks of life, but I believe that, God, you love every person here, despite who they are, despite what life has looked like for them. And I just pray in the mighty name of Jesus that even in this moment, that as we're praying, I pray that for those who would be open, that maybe, God, they just begin to sense your peace. And I pray for Astro, for Lump Calhoun and Ryan and Fade and Primal and Suji Ra and Swifter and Allie and Clickfillet. God, I pray your peace, strength over them in the name of Jesus. I pray that they would know that, God, you love them and you see them today. For Frosty and Vault Dweller and Croc Dad and Old and Favored and Icon Lady and Fan and Quinn and King Kendra, God, I just pray, God, they would know that I believe, God, you sent Jesus to die on the cross and then rose from the dead, proving that you're God, so that we can have friendship with you in eternity in heaven if we would choose to begin a relationship with Jesus. God, I just pray right now for M. Jacko and JT Noob and Ooms and Cowboy and Calexander and AJ and Doozy and Sacraft and Titan Fox and Greatson and Juniper and just every single person that's here. I just pray that, God, they would know that today they're not forgotten. They're seen by you. For DEFCOM and Rock and Roll Express, just I pray even right now they just begin to feel the presence of God with them. They are not alone, that you love them, and that for everyone here, you're inviting them, if they choose to be in a relationship with you. I thank you for this great community of people that you give me the privilege to spend parts of my day with, and I pray you bless them in Jesus' name. Friends, I appreciate y'all. Hey, if you guys ever do want to check out Church for Gamers that my wife and I lead, again, I'll put those links in chat for you. We have an actual church service every Saturday at 1:30 and 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And this Saturday, Mother's Day. Well, this Saturday we're talking about Mother's Day. It's not actually Mother's Day. But if you want to come hang out, we'd love to have you. You guys are beautiful. I appreciate y'all. Dude, I agree. Coach, let's look for someone to raid, man. Let's look for someone to raid in the WoW category, and then we'll send some positive Unity love, bro. Some positive Unity love. Are you live right now? He's a beast, dude. That could be a good connection to start investing in. We got Automatic Jack. Let me look down here. Maybe someone around our same level. Ooh, Mythic 8 out of 8 reclear. What a Chad, dude. Sheesh. Let me see, dude. Cthulhu? Oh, they're playing classic. Let's go, bro. Like, they're playing, like, classic. I respect it. We got a VTuber. This person's yapping. Does it have to be a WoW player? No. But I would love to start just networking with some other WoW streamers. And most people that are going to network with me probably are going to be other WoW streamers, so that our communities can actually connect. Blunding does MC. That could be a unique connection. I think for today I'll do a WoW player. Just because, again, like, am I going to collaborate and connect with a Minecraft streamer? You know, probably not. I'd be open to it, but I don't really play Minecraft. So I think I'd rather, especially for today, do a WoW streamer that we could network with, connect. Oh yeah, bro. I love Jerome. Jerome is hilarious, dude. Jerome's a beast. That guy in the middle? Who's this guy? Oh, this guy is sweaty, bro. 3,300. He's probably super focused up right now. Super focused. What do we got here, dude? It's so hard to tell just based off of a thumbnail. Because I am looking for someone around our same. Okay, community viewer games. That might be a little bit up our alley, dude. Let's check the vibes. Oh, and they're doing PvP, bro. Bro, the vibes, dude. Oh, did that guy literally just sign off, Kissy? That's actually hilarious. I'm gonna say hey there. Let's do a vibe check. Hey there. How are you today? Oh, it's follow only chat. Follow only chat, okay. But what's the time?
I can't carry these people. I can't.
Get Hex on the alien, look. There, we've won. Fucking idiot!
I can't. Yo, Pastor Susie. I'm doing good, but I get queued with the same people all the time, and they are not the best players in the game.
Pastor Suze, I followed to the Daily Shuffle Club.
The Subrogue did last game 20 million damage, by the way. Like, Water was not damaging the Subrogue. He was doing nothing. He was literally doing nothing. And for some reason, they're trolling my games.
The throwing, dude.
Yo, Pastor, how are you, bro? I don't know, man.
Seems like a sweaty PvPer.
Unreal, to be honest. This guy should defend our cards. I go in.
Community viewer games with water. I think it's German. Yeah. Let's find someone NA so that if we can collab, we could actually play together. Maybe we'll do him another day. Who else we find in here? Who else we got here? Disc Puggin. Hey now. I like cameras to be on. Keys, EU. So many different ways to play WoW these days, bro. It's crazy, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, mounts, pets, and transmog. You know what? We were doing something similar today, bro. Shall we do a vibe check? Dude, he plays Paladin, dude. Come on now.
Oh, you don't even have to kill players?
Hey, Katie.
That's lame.
How are you today? It's a little vibe check.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm already comp stomping.
Come on. Little vibe check.
Pastor, good. Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing well, friend.
What's up, Susie?
Da-da-da-da.
I'm no IP lawyer and don't pretend to know all those nuances. Fair.
He said sup, Susie. Does he know me?
Players give 1 spark per kill. If not enough players, you won't get much.
I don't know.
Oh,
Drop a follow?
Well, I'll go down there. I'll go down here and do this. Thanks for the follow, dude. I'll go down there and see what's up.
I'm liking the vibes, dude. Here's what we're gonna do, friends. Here's what we're gonna do. Maybe he does. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Here's the deal. That's his link right there. We're gonna go in there.
Wait, it's not letting me. Why won't? It's not letting me swap.
Let's go. Here's what we're gonna do.
I can't.
I need y'all to
I'm not a healer.
copy and paste that when we get in the chat. All right. Let's spread some unity love, shall we? And he's doing some BG, bro. Photoshop, keep farming. Guys, I gotta say thank you. Y'all are beautiful. I appreciate your faces. Y'all are literal S tier legends. I appreciate y'all. I love your faces. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. WoW reset day. Yo, did I do 10 keys on my paladin? No, I gotta check real quick. I did 10s, right? Yeah, because last week we were farming, we were trying to get all of my 10s for, call it, time 10s across the board. I'm gonna double check, but I'm pretty sure we did. You guys are beautiful. I appreciate your faces. Remember, tonight is Mythic Plus Monday, so if you guys want to be able to do some keys, make sure y'all there. Starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. I love y'all's faces. Y'all are literal living legends. And I will see y'all on the flip side. Y'all have a great day. We'll see you soon. Peace. Don't miss the raid. We're going to do it.
Ready to work. What?
Yo, Bastard, thanks so much for the raid. What's up, dude? Thank you. What's up, guys? Look at that gameplay. Yeah. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I don't know what Unity. What is Unity Gaming? Whatever that is. Thanks, dude. Good to see another human playing PvP. Well, be careful. This is Comp Stomp for now. I will be doing some arena and some solo shuffle here in a minute. Oh shit, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. Multi-game community. We're trying to eliminate toxicity and loneliness in gaming. That's awesome. Not just WoW. Okay. Positive people trying to end loneliness and toxicity. Nice. That's badass. You're playing Minecraft? Nice. I feel like I have a lot of viewers that do that too. They're WoW players, but they might not be playing WoW all the time. That makes sense.